Good evening and welcome to the Friday Night Paper Fight. I'm Serge, wonderful Wheeler.
Thank you for having me, Serge. It's great to be here.
And of course, we got Paul on tech.
Hello.
Friday Night Paper Fight is brought to you by our sponsors, Card Kingdom. cardkingdom.com/LRR as an affiliate code lets them know that we sent you. And shockingly, 6 weeks in, we still have the same button, which is before damage concede. So ask for that button. They normally fly off the shelf. We gotta push it. We gotta hustle it, right?
We got some good ones coming up.
Yeah. More comedy. Order more buttons. And everything we do is brought to you by you with your support of the Patreon over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Thank you. That's the new tagline. So, what are we doing tonight? Thanks, me. Great question. A lot of people are down at Command Fest Bellevue right now, and the only people available to staff the Friday Night Paper Fight tonight were Wheeler and myself. And we floated some ideas of what to play. Go on, yeah?
Well, look, maybe I'm also jonesing for Commander.
Okay.
But James knew he was going to Bellevue, and he knew he was going with Adam and Ben.
Yeah.
And Commander, I believe, was me, James, Adam, and Ben.
Yeah, 3 of the 4 people.
How did we get this far before, like, oh, by the way, not here?
Yeah. So we're sitting there like, what are we gonna do? We could do some limited stuff. And I'm like, hold on a second. It's just Wheeler and I. Of all the Magic that we could play, why wouldn't we just do 2.5 hours to 3 hours of just Highlander content? But also, this is kind of a little sneak preview and a very exciting announcement. Get your announcement pants ready, chat, because starting next week...
Wait, hold on. Gotta get my announcement pants on.
Okay, Paul, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Starting on the 27th and every other Wednesday from now going forward, introducing North 100 Showdown, which is Wheeler and I, and maybe some guests in the future, but for the time going forward, it's pre-recorded Canadian Highlander content of matchups that we think will excite you and thrill you and delight you. And I can't wait. Yeah, Canlander Wednesdays, to go on the LRR MTG channel with some of our other showcase products, such as the Elder Dragon Social Club and all kinds of other great stuff. So yeah, not just the stream VODs, shorter, tighter. Well, the gameplay.
There's just like 15 hours of Canlander content just waiting to come out. And then, of course, we're going to do more.
Yeah, and the streams are still going to happen as well. So the YouTube series is on top of what we're already doing. So look forward to that. Wednesdays now belongs to the Canadians. And today is, obviously it's a stream, but it's also going to be kind of a preview of how the show comes together, because Wheeler and I both have 2 decks. And we're going to do a little hot swap. So we'll play game 1 versus game 1, or match 1 versus match 1. And then one of us will switch to deck 2, and then you'll see what that process looks like. And then I'll switch to deck 2, and it should be a good old time. So yeah, buckle up and enjoy whatever this is.
Yeah.
This was advertised as a grudge match. What are we fighting over?
Well, I'd say the title of Premier Lands Pilot, but there's no contesting that.
Yeah, it's solidly mine, right?
Mine.
Did you bring a lands deck?
I brought a deck. How many lands are in your lands deck?
Oh, jeez.
I got
42?
I don't got it. I don't got it. It's not my... You build lands decks, I'm not gonna... Okay, Premier Enchantress Pilot of the format.
Is also me, yeah.
You?
Did you bring Enchantress?
Well,
I didn't, but it's my title.
Hands up if you've won a tournament with Enchantress.
Oh, that stings. All right, Premier Workshop Pilot of the format. Why is your hand still up?
I have spent far too much money on Cards from Antiquities to put this hand down.
Oh, I feel like we've got a dispute on multiple axes.
We have a couple of grudges, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the plural of grudge? Grudgies? Grudge-eye.
Grudges?
Ringu.
Perfect. All right, let's transition to the overhead and fight.
Okay.
So let's introduce the first matchup. I'm playing basically like an Abzan attrition deck. So it's got Recurring Nightmare. The goal is to put creatures in the graveyard, and unlike a Reanimator deck that kind of functions like an A+B combo deck, make big threat, win game on spot, this is everything is hard castable, and the longer the game goes, I think the more advantage I have, because my graveyard is a resource. What are you playing?
I'm playing Mono Blue Battle Bots.
Oh, yeah.
It's not affinity, but big workshop robots punch you in the face kind of thing.
All right.
This is a list that kind of was working on myself and Robin Sorensen.
Sure.
Maybe you've heard of him. We're working on lists like this. He has won tournaments with his. I've yet to actually bring it out. It's the classic case of his deck list is better than the one I have, but mine looks better.
How so?
Just anytime Robin has a list, it's like, oh, I put in Fact or Fiction in this white-blue list that is playing Isamaru. And I'm like, that's bad, dude. Don't do that. Play this instead. And then he just wins all his games off of Fact. Yeah. So,
Classic Sorensen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if it looks better on paper, but it doesn't perform better, is it the better list?
Oh, it looks like the better list. That's all that matters, baby. Aesthetics. Ooh.
All right, so we both have 7s. You won the die roll. Let's fight.
All right, good luck.
Good luck, friend.
Island, go.
Let's go Windswept Heath. Go.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Paul, do you want lands on the card reader?
yeah.
Typically,
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Blue.
Blue. Talisman of Progress. Go ahead.
I'll crack end step here. Go down to 19, and let's get ourselves a Triumph.
That was interesting.
I didn't drop it though. I didn't drop it. That's the important part.
That was like a little trumpet solo in the middle of the.
So yeah, the Indotha Triumph. It taps for all the colors of my deck.
Wow. Okay.
You seen the gorgeous new lands from the Dominaria United?
No.
Preview?
They look pretty nice.
They're like stained
stained
glass.
Oh.
Super swank.
If I were to buy all new basics, it would probably be the Kamigawa Full Arts.
Yeah, those
They're
are
very
good.
pretty. You know, now seems as good at any time to have you show me your secrets. Thoughtseize.
Foil Thoughtseize.
Yeah, pack foil Thoughtseize from Innistrad.
Every time.
No, not Innistrad. Sorry, Lorwyn. Jeez.
He loses his Thoughtseize badge for that one. I got a Seat of the Synod.
Yep.
I got a Grim Monolith.
Yep.
A Walking Ballista. A Lodestone Golem. And kind of a new one, a Reality Heist. Card's right in front of it.
This spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control, 7 mana. You may look at the top 7 cards of your library. Oh yeah, that one's cool. Oh, Jesus, dude, this hand. So next turn, you can... let's get rid of Lodestone Golem.
Drop some big loads.
Yeah,
No!
yeah, get out of here.
My loads!
Get out of here.
Okay.
All right, I'm at 17. Thoughtseize is in the graveyard. I'm going to play this Verdant Catacomb and say go to you, my friend.
Draw. Ooh. See the Synod?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm going to play a Grim Monolith.
Where did that come from?
Hand.
Yeah.
Tap 2. Hangerback Walker.
Wait, that's what you drew, and you still have Walking Ballista in hand?
Where did that come from?
This is hardly fair. Yeah, all right. I'll crack and go to 16.
Yep.
And go and get a white-black enters play tapped duel,
Okay.
aka Godless Shrine. I'd really like to. Well, I'm on the draw, and you're the fast decks. I think I am supposed to be reactive here. I don't get to be proactive in this matchup, probably.
I'm not as fast as. Well, it's hard to say. Yeah. But
Take that again.
every time I try to describe the speed of my workshop decks, my deck betrays that. Like last time when I was playing Affinity, I was like, this is more value based. And then I think I attacked Ben for 20 on turn 3 or something.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I'm not super fast. Like,
Draw for the turn. All right, forced. So, help me out here. This is a little bit embarrassing. I have this prismatic ending. That has a mana value of 0.
Yeah.
So I just have to tap a single white and I kill it?
yes, sir.
DM, I do that.
Oh, exiled.
So prismatic ending. It's a very low saturation art card there. And then, for my next trick, I'm gonna play this Wall of Blossoms.
Ooh, Datura. Okay.
Card readers struggling.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Wall. Why, that's a Wall of Blossoms. A 0/4 defender that draws a card on entering the battlefield.
Signed by the artist.
Really? Oh, Heather Hudson. Call me. Oh, is this a Wall of Roots thing? Remember?
Oh! Does my deck list accidentally say Wall of Roots instead of Wall of Blossoms, Paul?
It does.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
man.
okay.
I forgot to change this. Yeah. So
Disqualified.
Oh my god.
I played this list in North 100 Showdown recording, and I didn't fix this error for when we did this, and literally happened. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's
you're good.
on me.
You're good.
So I drew off that. I'm gonna say go. Feels bad.
Very funny. Oh, okay. Mana Vault.
For those who don't know, there's the Wall of Blossoms.
So I have 4 artifacts, which means that this reality heist is going to cost 3. No. Yes. Yes. Final answer. Jeez, everything's going well today.
Yeah. That's fine. Yep.
Yeah, it's like dig through time, but I can only hit artifacts.
How many artifacts in your deck?
Can't count that high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, you are a spicy dingo. You're at 16, huh?
That's not what I like to hear. Help!
I'm gonna grab.
It's when your opponent goes like, "You're at 16, huh? Oh, I'm 1 off."
I'm gonna grab
Alright,
an Ancient
lands.
Den and a Cyber Drive Awakener.
Oh, good lord! You have 4 artifacts, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Have you played a land yet this turn?
I have not.
Okay. Oh, geez, yeah. That card's impossibly spicy.
Yeah, real
It does the
gross.
old Enchantress. What's that? Brain? Humility? No, that's the other half. What's the 4-mana enchantment that makes all your enchantments creatures?
Opalescence.
Opalescence, right?
Yeah.
It does a... Yeah.
I'm gonna play this Ancient Den and pass.
Okay. So next turn, if you slam that down, it costs 6 mana. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yikes! Creatures. Okay, fascinating. That's bad.
Wow, that's like, hey, everything has flying. Oh, you don't have enough creatures? Here's a bunch of creatures too.
Yeah. Yeah, it used to be... There used to be this back and forth between Tinker and Natural Order in the format. Very similar cards. But Natural Order got Craterhoof Behemoth. So you could, you have a I win button basically. And there was like some costs to having mana dorks and whatnot that make it, a bit of an interesting discussion. Then they just gave us this, which I don't know why. Single blue pip. So stupid.
This,
Thanks, Daniel.
I worry about this. I worry about this. All right, so I'm going to rapid fire out some chump blockers.
Okay.
Ignoble Hierarch.
Okay.
Bird of Paradise. When you draw the 1-drops when the curve is behind on the 1-drop? Feels great, eh? And Scavenging Ooze.
Scoos, baby. Okay.
I have the wrong Scoos art apparently.
Go ahead. Did I do anything right, Paul? How did I get this so wrong?
Man, Birds of Paradise. Not used to coming out as a chump block, being like, what did you call me?
Bird of Paradise has gotten in front of all kinds of large trucks, Paul. It has a long storied history of...
All kinds of large trucks. Okay.
Could be the lead character of an isekai, the amount of times it got hit by truck-kun, right? Like...
But unfortunately, it doesn't go off and have magical adventures after it gets hit by the truck.
Yeah.
It just gets hit by a truck.
Yeah.
You have how many cards on here?
Currently 2.
Hmm.
6 mana. Okay. Oh, geez.
Ballista on 3.
Yeah. Should I just go ahead and say goodbye to my Skoos and at least one of my Manadorks?
Your Skoos, definitely.
Yeah,
I'm going to do
okay.
that right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Put Ballista down to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, all right. Goodbye,
I
bird.
don't know why I was playing around. Go ahead.
Yep. All right. Well, we're alive for another turn here. Fascinating. Okay, good. Good. I have access to a couple of manas.
5 on it.
So let's play Ramanap Excavator.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to use that to replay my Verdant Catacombs, going down to 15, fetching for a basically the first green duel that I can hit that isn't a Rav duel. It's going to be Savannah. And then I'm just going to leave this out for half a second here. I've cracked a fetch land. I'm going to cast Renegade Rallier.
Okay.
Using the Ignoble Hierarch as well. And then because I have Revolt right now, I can bring back, 2 or less. Welcome back, Scavenging News. Welcome back.
What's the etiquette about telling your opponent that they're making a play that leaves them dead on board?
Am I dead?
Well, if you get back Skoos, you're dead. Because you're at 15.
Yeah.
And this makes them all 4/4s. And so if I
they don't have
tap like
trample, do
this,
they?
no, but they have flying.
Oh, they fly!
He gives other artifact creatures flying.
Oh, I didn't know they flew!
Yeah, this card is not okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Flying?
That's why I try to clean the board and then that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Astencius in the chat, who about 5 minutes ago was like in before. That has flying?
Yeah. I had no idea you gave them all flying. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you. Make a little bit better TV here.
Yeah.
I would have liked the Scavenging News, but I like not being dead even better.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
I mean, you still might be dead.
I might still be dead, yeah. Why do they all fly? I don't know. In what world does that make sense?
They're like cool mech outfits. I don't know. I'm trying to. It's like they put. He's the lore. I guess it's like putting a bunch of artifacts that inside different mech outfits. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. But
Okay. Well, you're hitting me for 16 in the air.
Yep.
Okay.
So these
Well,
get animated.
yeah, I take 12. I block 1. I go to 3.
And then I'm going to pass.
All right. And I need to rip a removal spell off the top. Does that do it?
all right, Serge. 20-point crackback. Here we go.
Sometimes in Canlander, when your opponent's like, does that do it? It might actually mean that you're going to get one shot.
Recruiter of the Guard.
Okay.
I think I can hit the white one.
Solitude.
I think I can hit Solitude and not be dead here.
The
It just depends on if it has toughness too. I think it's a 3/2.
It's a 3/2.
Yeah, so this is my target.
Sure.
the artifacts becoming 4/4s is a one turn only thing though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I still have to kill a flyer.
I still
though.
have a 4/4 flyer.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the other issue there. Any interest in cutting?
No, you're good.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Solitude, exiling Resto,
Okay.
because I just want to get it out of the way. So that dies. Then I'm gonna hit you for 5.
Go to 19.
And then I'm going to play a land off of Ramanak's Excavator. It's going to be this Verdant Catacombs.
Sure.
And clearly I've stabilized. Right, Chad?
I mean, yes.
You only have one card in hand.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Wait, I hit you for 5 and you're... Oh, right, you gained
I gained
stupid...
So I'm going to lose one from Mana Vault.
Yeah. Like, oh, don't tell me... No, don't make that noise.
Monoskelion.
Okay. Enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. No, am I just dead?
No, you're
Not-
at 3.
I'm at... All right.
Yeah.
It's Triskelion, but one.
Yeah.
Mono means 1.
Okay.
And I'm going to...
Really awkward for me to crack this fetch line now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll play it. Why not? GT.
Come on, man.
And I'll equip GT to Mono Skelly.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So I was really hoping I could slow roll a Solitude and get some value off this Resto Angel. Like, I
Yeah.
get so much value off this Resto Angel, but I think I also had to slam that and start putting some damage in, right?
Yeah.
All right. What do I do now? I draw for the turn.
The only other option, this is a part of the showdown, we can talk about Procies and whatnot,
Yeah.
Procies, is that if you maybe... Do you just have like a card that can also gain some life? Like you could recruit her for a life gain card to survive.
Yeah, I could have.
4.
I could have cast green white 2/1 Knight of Autumn.
Knight of Autumn.
I could have also like cast Knight of Autumn off the mana I had, and then I would have had Resto Angel. But then you still have a 4/4. So even if I blanket for 1 turn, Resto Angel coming down doesn't kill
Knight
it,
of
right?
Autumn could kill my 4/4.
Oh God, Knight of Autumn just. Knight of Autumn's a better hit, and then I don't lose Resto Angel.
You die to more things, I think. Like, well, 3.
Well, I mean, I'm not dead
Yeah,
here.
you're fine here. I think maybe you die to the same things. It's just a set of plays that gets rid of the issue card and also sets you up to have more cards down the line to like start Resto for the recruiter for something else.
So this is currently a 2/2, right?
Yep.
This is 1/1 with a +1/+1 counter. I'm just trying to do the math on if I'm supposed to attack in with GT or not. Attack into the GT or not to clear the board. It's awkward either way. So if you attack me, I block with Renegade Rallier, and then you have a GT but no creature, and then I get to start attacking you. If I attack you, you don't block, and then I'm forced to block with Ravenhive Excavator, and I lose that, which is bad. You can't use this to put +1/+1 counters on it. I think I don't attack, unfortunately. Yeah, and if I, at this point, this is when I can bring the Resto and start getting air beats in, which is why that's a better line. Go. Neat board state we've got here.
Neato. Let me try and
I got a win con.
break it open here. Oh.
Like, I could have played a land off of, I could have played the Windswept Heath, but I'm nervous, so I don't think it's worth it. Mm-hmm. I block.
Well, I know that. I'm trying to think if it's scarier. I'll attack with my Monoskellion.
I block with Renegade Rallier.
I am before damage. I'm going to ping you.
Okay, I'm at 2.
Go to damage.
Okay. This has 1 damage marked on it.
I would like to attempt to
Yeah.
kill this.
Yep.
Expedition map.
Yeah.
I'm going to crack this map.
Yeah.
I'm going to get an Academy Runes.
Mmm.
I'm going to play it as my land for the turn.
Yes.
Then I'm going to pass.
That's a cool line. That's a very cool line. So I have to ask myself, what are my outs here? And is it worth it ever so slightly thinning my deck to crack this land right now? How do you feel about land thinning?
I think that it is almost always never an actual thing.
Yeah, all right. So the extra point of life is probably worth it, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, heart of the cards. Fascinating. I'm going to attack you for 3 because of the exalted trigger.
14.
More walls. Sylvan Caryatid has arrived to the party.
Okay.
And I'm going to say go.
I'm going to activate Academy Ruins to put Walking Ballista on top of my deck.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to untap, lose 1 from Mana Vault,
Yep.
and play this.
And then kill me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed either regrowth, but then it's kind of awkward because you can see that coming and play around it. Or what is my recourse? Do I have an out there? Life gain.
Are you playing Ephemerate?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't think I am. Which is maybe a mistake because I don't have a way to tutor for it.
I think that
good
if
enough.
you get Night of Autumn instead of Solitude,
Yeah, everything changes there.
I don't win that game.
Interesting.
I don't think I win that game.
Yeah.
Because then you can get...
Well, then I have Resto Angel and Night of Autumn online, right? And it's so versatile.
Yeah.
It's so versatile. Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Or even just like Night of Autumn. Night of Autumn, the Recruiter to the Guard to get like a Palace Jailer. That way that you can muck my onboard creature.
Oh,
then
and start getting more
to
card
draw
advantage.
into more.
The problem here, and this is maybe something that people at home can relate to, is when you hyperfixate on one line.
Yeah.
And your head immediately goes, oh, this is the answer. But you should really take your time and go through your deck and be like, right, I had so many other outs. So it was a solution, but it wasn't necessarily the correct solution because we've identified Palace Jailer as well as Night of Autumn as both being superior lines, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know if I actually had an out there other than life gain, because Endurance, you do it in response.
Yeah.
Bajuka Bog, so maybe my one out is if I have, and I don't know this deck well enough off the top of my head, if I have exactly Crop Rotation and Bajuka Bog in my deck, and I wait for you to activate Academy and then do that in response, but that's very tough. Actually, Endurance is an out if I wait for you to do it.
It is.
Yeah, so Endurance would have been an out there.
To speak on... kind of on Endurance, but also on the Solitude and like the hyper-focusing thing too, is that I see it a lot where people come up with an answer that deals with this. But
Yes.
that's so much like, here's an issue, here's an answer, done. Then what?
Yeah, but how do you
Right?
win the game from there? Exactly. Yeah.
And so, like, looking for a line that can answer something there, like, I'm just using Night of Autumn as an example
Sure.
because using that deals with your one issue in the like immediate. And like, if we're just saying like you're already dead to a variety of things,
Sure.
no matter your line.
Yeah.
But it deals with the one main issue up front, and then gives you
Oh God.
the tools to deal with future issues, but also to do that reactively.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think you slam that Resto Angel immediately. I think you can sit on it
Yeah.
and see how I am going to, because the onus is on me to build and deal with you, right? I got you to 2, but 2 ain't 0.
No. Yeah, a little bit of patience, I think, would have gone a long way there.
Of course, there's the other aspect, which is like, more than say one turn out.
Okay.
Once you there's that thing of like once you change one aspect, then Wheeler
Yeah.
may have
yeah.
reacted completely differently to
Well,
things.
this is exactly what I'm getting at, though, is why I think that if you say, well, if I got B instead of A, I would have won. It's like, well, no, you just would have answered this in that specific scenario,
Right.
and everything is different. But if you find out a line that lets you answer that, but also allows you to be flexible or continue to build, right? It's not so much to not die, it's more important to not die and
Well,
win.
yeah, the goal is to win the game. Yeah,
exactly.
don't delay the inevitable. Try and find the win. Sorry, there's somebody saying Scoos would have won. Scoos wouldn't have won because if I tried to cast or reanimate Scavenging Ooze, Wheeler activates Academy in response.
Yeah.
So I need something that's reactive to his. That line doesn't solve anything.
Right. I mean, yeah, if you had Scoos out and online
Already,
and ready
yeah.
and ready to go.
But then again, that talks about what Paul is saying. Then Wheeler doesn't get Academy,
Yeah,
right? So, that's not enough.
That's just a different game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my friend, I'm going to keep this 7, and I'm going to play first.
Okay, good luck, have fun.
We're going to lead with a Triumph and say go.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, if both players had different sets of cards, this could have gone very differently.
Yeah.
Oh no. Paul, Can you call an ambulance?
Am I about to have
But
a heart
not
attack?
for me! Haha, Maniball! Crystalline Giant.
Ooh, that's the one that does all the different stuff. Wait, how are you gonna
I don't know.
Dude!
I ordered a dice that has all the different things on it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh wait,
We have a.
right there! It's literally right there.
Yeah, I have the counters. Wait, the dice?
That's a whole stack of counters. That's
yeah, for it. But like the problem is we need to roll a 17-sided dice or whatever.
No, it's like a D8, right?
No, it's more.
Flying, first strike, death touch, hexproof, lifelink, menace, reach, Jesus, trample, vigilance, what? A D10.
We have those.
Yeah. We'll just let chat decide.
No. Well, maybe actually. Hold on. So there's
What's
a
that,
10.
chat? Hexproof?
Yeah. God, no. All right. So yeah, roll a d10.
We'll do 1 to 10, and that's as written on.
Yeah.
So for instance, here's a 2, so it has first strike.
Okay.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Wooded foothill.
Uh-huh.
I should have maybe led with this. No. Do I have time? Probably don't have time. I'm going to cast Grief, exiling Body Launderer, pardon me.
Okay. Land.
Yeah.
Land. Aether, Spellbomb, Tinker.
Ooh, choices here.
If it were me,
Yeah.
between the German foil Tinker
Okay.
and an Aether Spellbomb, it's gotta be Spellbomb.
It's close. It's
Yeah,
close.
It's
Yeah.
close. Don't let me tell you what to do.
Yeah, Tinker.
Okay.
And so this dies because I cast it for the evoke cost.
Yeah.
And say go.
19.
Yeah. Ooh, we're winning.
Play Prismatic Vista.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast an Aether Spellbomb.
That's one that bounces. Is it any target or just a
Target creature.
creature an opponent controls or any creature?
Any creature.
Okay.
Yeah, unsummon or draw a card.
Okay.
I'd like to go to combat.
Yeah, roll a d10, reroll on 2.
Yep.
So 10. What's the last one?
1/1 counter.
Okay. I'll take 4.
Vroom. Go.
Yeah, I'll also crack. I'm at 15.
And I'll respond. Go to 18.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm not stifling.
Bruh. That's untapped, eh?
Yeah.
I feel like that crystalline golem is like the closest thing to an alchemy card.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a little goofy.
Yeah. So I want to get the green-white duel here. Temple Garden.
Okay.
Three cards in hand. One is the red-blue duel. One was an island and one's unknown.
These are the two that you know.
Oh, two
fetches.
fetches. Yeah. I was like, I knew it was land. You're fine. Would you like me to cut?
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Untap. Draw for the turn. Night of Autumn. Choosing mode. Destroy. Would you like to bounce this back to my hand in response?
No, but I think I'm going to bounce my golem
Yeah,
back to my
that's what I
hand.
thought. That's why I was checking for the specific wording on it. I still think that's okay. Puts you down a card, puts you back.
Yeah. Reasonable tempo line.
Yeah, go ahead.
17.
Just wake up in the morning, choose mode, destroy. It's just that kind of day.
16. I'll find an island. I'll play the golem again.
Wait, hold on. Where did this come from?
Coria.
Okay. All right.
A Coria in the house. Same 1 to 10.
Yep. 5.
It's not flying, it's not first strike, it's not death touch, it's not hexproof, it's lifelink. Although I would take hexproof.
Okay.
I called it golem,
ahead.
but it's actually a giant.
I've been calling this card a giant or a golem ever since it came out.
Like it's a giant creature made of crystals is clearly a golem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a big golem. It is a giant-sized golem.
Mm-hmm.
Lotus Cobra.
Cobra.
I'm going to play a Nurturing Peatland. It's one of the ones that for 1 and tap and sack it, I can draw a card. I'm going to float a land off Lotus Cobra and sack this.
Oh, okay.
You're fine.
No.
And I'm going to say, go ahead.
15.
We're all tied up.
Deserted Temple. This is a utility land, so I'll play it on
That's untap an artifact, right?
untap a land.
Untap a land, right.
Combat.
Yeah.
Desert temple.
4.
That's hexproof, baby. Woo!
That's bad. I don't like
Sorry.
that. No, that's fine. That's fine. Pop off, my friend. I don't actually think we have hexproof counters.
I think it might be on the other side of.
Well, no, it says shield on the opposite side. This is the one from Streets of Dominaria.
Oh,
No.
shield. How about we use shield?
Sure.
We'll know what it means.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well,
it's a life-
it has hexproof. That's frustrating.
Well, don't have the counter. I guess we can't do it.
Yeah. Sorry. Roll again.
No attacks. Second main.
Okay.
Mind Stone.
Yeah.
Etched Champion.
Good, but man. Yeah.
This deck is shockingly annoying.
Yeah, your deck is in full defense mode now. It's got all the bubble around everybody.
It's wild. It's wild what happens to like how a deck operates when you replace cards like, oh, I don't know, Hovermere, and
Pardon? Hello? What? That all right.
What could you possibly replace Hovermere with?
that would be that's a good grudge to have. If at the end of the night you have a better overall win record than me, I won't badmouth Hovermere.
Well, no, I have to
for
kill
a
you.
year.
I have to kill you with Hovermere first. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we have Friday Night Paper Fight, Canadian Highlander next Friday. I'm just gonna bring Hovermere.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you'll have to kill me with it.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the easy part.
You know the show is only 3 hours, right? That's 20 attacks. That's two. That's not enough.
Okay. All right.
I just imagine like a Hovermere, like very slowly flying through the air, carrying like a grand piano or like a giant weight.
Oh yeah.
Like Hovermere's coming for you.
Yeah.
Polluted Delta, green.
Yeah.
Crack Polluted Delta.
That's true. Hovermere plus sword.
Oh, the Hovermere never kills you. It's the equipment that kills you, right?
Okay, yeah, but we're just going to get into the same argument happen.
Back away, it's got a sword. We all have swords.
Hovermere is so good when I put Sword of Fire and Ice on it.
Yeah, that's the yeah. All right, I have 6 mana.
Yeah.
Man, this germ token really kicks ass.
Would you like to cut?
Good.
Sun Titan.
Oh, Jesus. I'm
Yeah.
not good.
So I spend the mana there. Return Nurturing Peatland. I've got a mana floating. Sack it, crack it.
Okay. Sack it, crack it.
Protection from all colors? What a stupid card.
Yeah.
Hexproof? What a stupid deck.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
In my upkeep, I'm going to untap this mana vault.
That's fair. My win con.
Draw. Misty Rainforest.
Yeah.
Combat.
What do we get? Roll that dice. 1.
Flying.
Good. Yeah.
I'll attack you for 3 in the air.
Yeah. I go to, you gain 3.
I gain 3, you lose 3?
This,
Okay,
this
great.
is so dumb.
Go ahead.
You have 1 card in hand?
Yeah.
You know what would block that really well?
Jeez.
Hovermere, what a coincidence.
Paul, this is a 1v1, not a 2v1.
All right, drawing for the turn.
Keep it up.
Everything about this stinks, Wheeler. Attack, trigger, return nurturing peatland. And then before the phases change, I'm going to do the same thing.
Sure.
So I'm going to use the mana that's generated from Lotus Cobra to sacrifice it to draw me another card.
Right. Can I go to declare block?
Yeah.
I'd like to block here.
Yeah. Take 2.
Take 2. 16.
I like the Edge Champion not only rewards you for playing more artifacts, but also is like, hey, opponent, you should be playing artifacts too.
Yep. All right.
It's kind of mirrored in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Basic Plains. It's going to give me a landfall trigger. I'm going to cast 5 mana here. That's going to be a white. We're going to cast Karmic Guide.
Okay.
Karmic Guide is going to return Grief to play.
Okay.
Show me your secrets.
Well, good thing it's only garbage. Bye-bye, Ram Roller.
Get out of here, Ram Roller.
Worst card in the deck. Not close.
All right, I have a flying blocker now. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Is that like the smallest juggernaut?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yo, Ram Roller's here to party, Paul. Don't say anything bad about my boy Ram Roller,
It's
okay?
like a little adorable juggernaut.
It does have the worst line of text in all of Magic. Attacks each turn of Fable.
Go ahead.
I'll go to 15 and
Yeah.
crack.
All right, you got no cards in hand. We got a chance. So you're saying there's a chance.
I'm about to draw a card off Mind Stone. Sorry, that was unnecessary of me to
Yeah, all
bring
right.
it up.
That's okay. Look, we both got like engines, value engines
yeah.
going here, right?
Yeah. I mean, Sun Titan, I can never let that Knight of Autumn die.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I guess I could. This is hexproof and this has protection.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can slowly whittle through there.
I do have to be careful, I guess. is what
Yeah,
I'm
because
saying.
I can start to attrition a little bit here. I've got all the right pieces. If we can break this board stall, I'm in a pretty good spot here.
Crack this to draw.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Am I just dead?
No. Untap. Draw. Well.
No, am I just dead?
Well.
Uh-huh.
Let's start things off with a Master of Ethereum.
Oh, baby. Yeah, all right.
Power, toughness, equal number of artifacts I have. But,
4.
4, but
Yeah,
it makes-
also buffs the team. Yeah.
I'd like to go to combat.
Yeah. Well, where do we get this time? That's a reroll. Because 5 was hexproof or one of them, right?
Yeah.
6?
5 is lifelink. Yeah.
What's after lifelink?
6 is menace.
Menace.
So
Wait, no, my blocker!
we can
My
adapt
blocker!
to the Karmic Guide.
Come on! We also don't have a menace counter here. Man, that's so rude. Yeah, these are all just the Streets of New Capenna ones.
Well,
We need like a little piece of paper or something.
if you pop out one of them and I'll just fold it, and that'll be
Sure,
menace, 'cause
sure,
it looks
sure,
like
sure.
a jaw.
Sure, okay, perfect.
Yeah. So
Man!
there we go.
Everything about this stinks. All right.
Combat.
Yeah.
Attack you for 4 in the air.
Yeah, so I go to 7, you go to 19.
Yeah. Second beam.
Yeah.
Emery. Lurker of the Walk.
Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it?
Yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah, okay.
so
What can you hit?
Well, she's going to mill me 4 cards. Right now I can hit an Aether Spellbomb or a Mind Stone.
Yeah.
Not super exciting. But Workshop, Esperzoa, Soul Ring. Where's a Saga? Okay. Go.
Upkeep. I'm going to let Karmic Guide die.
Okay.
Draw for the turn. Everything about everything right now stinks just a little. Just a little.
Just a tad stinky.
This is a 5/5 now, right?
Still 4.
No, right. That's not an artifact. Yeah. May I read Emery really quick?
You can try.
Is it not in English?
It's in German. So
Alright.
I can cost 1 less for each artifact, comes
like-
into play mill 4, and I can tap it to cast an artifact from my graveyard.
Right. Okay. Yes.
Choose target artifact in your graveyard.
So you can't do it for the turn it comes into play.
Correct.
There it is on the overlay.
God, I love that card.
What do I do here? Got myself a little bit of a pickle here, Wheeler.
It's a bit of a pickle.
Bit of a pickle.
Certainly a dilly of a pickle.
Dilly of a pickle. Attack. Sun Titan attack trigger. We're going to do the same thing. Nurturing Peatland's going to come into play. It's going to generate a mana off Lotus Cobra, and then because that mana is going to disappear, I'll use it to pay this sacrifice and draw a card.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm going to block the Sun Titan.
Okay. Take 5?
Take 5.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Second main, I drew a really good card.
Okay.
Second main, how do I want to do this? You drew a very good card.
Being of progress. Oh, excuse me. Water bottle trick.
I just don't know if I can deal with that, is the problem. You have no cards in hand?
None.
One, two. I have access to 7 mana. Okay.
Okay.
My apologies here.
No worries.
Caracas.
Okay.
We're going to float a green mana. Then I'm going to pay 1, 2, and 3. We're going to cast Renegade Rallier.
Okay.
Renegade Rallier is going to come into play with Revolt, because I've had both the Karmic Guide and the Nurturing Peatland die.
Yep.
And it's going to grab a fetch land, which is the Wooded Foothills,
Okay.
which is going to give me a green mana. Then I'm going to crack this for another green mana. And we're going to get a Savannah, green-white dual. I'm down to 6. It's a scrubland. They look basically identical.
Yeah. Confusing people for 30 years.
So that's the second land off of that one. I'm at 5. I'm not going to cut right now for reasons that you're about to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. The card I ripped was actually Birthing Pod.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I think is kind of a spicy one.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. So my hits here are many.
Yeah.
And this is the reason I was in the tank for so long. So if I sack a 3-drop and get Resto Angel and do a little bit of a loop with Knight of Autumn. But I think the coolest line I have here... You have no cards in hand. I think the coolest line I have here is green, tap, and sacrifice Pod. I'm going to sacrifice Grief.
Sure. Are you paying the 2? Are you paying an...
Oh, yeah, sorry. I paid the green and another one. My apologies. Yes, thank you.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you had...
No,
if
no,
you're
no,
using
I did.
floating mana.
No, I'm leaving Krakus up. So
Right.
that should be all the right mana.
Okay.
Chat'll back me up if I missed it or not.
Sure.
And there's one particularly spicy 5-drop in an ETB deck.
5-drop in an ETB deck.
Yep.
Are you going to hit me with a grimy Kiki Jiki? Oh.
We're going to hit Yorion.
Jeez Louise. Okay.
And I think I can afford to shuffle here, because I don't think I'm going to be tutoring again. So for Yorion, we're going to send the Renegade Rallier, the Knight of Autumn, and the Sun Titan. And I think I can also do it with the Birthing... the Birthing Pod doesn't matter, because I can't do it at instant speed. So we're going to flicker
Yeah.
these 3.
Yep.
And then the last thing I want to do is, that's a tap ability.
Yeah.
Is I'm going to return Emery to your hand off Caracas.
Sure.
And then we're going to go to my end step. All the creatures are going to come back. So Renegade Rallier is going to return the Nurturing Peatland. I can't target the same with both of these triggers, so I can't do that twice, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to
It would
return
change
that.
zones.
Yeah, that, and we're just going to bring back another land. So these are the 2 lands we're going to have. We're going to be floating 2 lands off of this. Knight of Autumn is going to destroy... I think the target is the Master of Ethereum. I've already hit the 2 targets off of Nurturing Peatland, off the 2 ETBs there. And I'm going to use one of the mana here to sacrifice Nurturing Peatland, draw another card.
Yep.
Chat, calling Urian the noodle bird, I believe, is disrespectful.
It is very noodly.
I think that
was pretty good.
I think that was okay.
Yeah.
You know, of all the cards to rip off the top, the pod, I think was a
Pod's a good one.
pretty good hit.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
go.
That potting off face.
Oh, Pod, dude.
Potters.
Emery.
Yeah.
Shambling Suit, Ancient Tomb, Stone Coil, and a Scrapyard Recombiner.
Yeah.
You're at 6.
And that's 6.
Combat.
Yep. Roll it.
So what do I want? I want a 10.
You got a 2. Is that a reroll? Or is that first strike
that's
again?
First strike.
You should have the counter for first strike still.
I think I flipped it over for shield.
I will grab a first strike counter for you. So I need another big answer here. Because it has Menace, Urian is not enough to block, so I can't just chump it here. So it's 3 damage this time, because it doesn't have a +1/+1 counter, right?
It's 3. I might attack with my Edge Champion. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Checking what the crackback is?
Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
That would be
And
exactly lethal.
yeah. Attack you for 3.
All right, I go to 3, you go to 17.
And second main, I'll play a Treasure Vault. Go ahead. Making some money.
Fancy treasure vault.
Yeah, I went hard on the module, like the dungeon module artwork when they came out.
Pardon me. I'm still in my upkeep here.
Yep.
It's a big moment.
Mm-hmm.
So one of my thoughts here is, do I crack this before draw step just so I can look at my pod targets? as a quick refresher here.
I mean, if you asked me if you could look through your deck,
Yeah,
because
I
it's
know
all
you'd be
I'd
cool with
been
that
down
too.
with it.
No, I think I don't need to do that. I think I just blind draw here.
Okay. Bad card. He drew a bad card.
Poker face.
A not good card.
All right, what's the way to maximize value out of this?
When 2 people play together so long, you get to pick up on these little.
Yeah, little,
These little tells.
subtleties.
These little tells, right? So that into that. Is there any way this becomes unblockable or something stupid like that, or no?
No.
Okay.
The ones that we have left over are Death Touch, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, and a 1/1 counter.
I'm at 3. Just wondering if I attack first. If I attack first, what happens? Attack. Trigger. Nurturing Peatland. Green mana. Draw a card.
I would like to go to blocks.
Yeah.
Like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, go to 8.
All right. So these both die. This goes into my graveyard. Okay. All according to plan,
Okay,
right?
sure.
When you're asking your opponent if your plan is going correctly, it's not a good sign.
So if I've done the math properly, no, I want to do that last. So the first thing I do, this is the card I drew, is Burial Rites.
Yep.
Five mana, targeting Karmic Guide.
Yep.
Karmic Guide is going to return Knight of Autumn. Knight of Autumn, pardon me, is going to gain me 4 life.
Okay.
Second main, I'm going to crack this and go to 6. Get a forest. Not going to bother shuffling right now. 1 and 1. We're going to activate Birthing Pod. Sacrificing Knight of Autumn. To get a 4-drop. Which is going to be Restoration Angel. Restoration Angel is going to flicker Yorion.
Yeah.
Pardon me. Yorion is going to flicker Karmic Guide, Renegade Rallier, or sorry, when it comes into play. Can I go? No, I can't go infinite here, but I may as well flicker Restoration Angel again, as well as this one.
Sure.
And then let's go to my end step.
I'll stifle the Yorion Trigger.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, no, you're...
All right, so I have a bunch of triggered abilities here. For whatever reason, I'm trying to arrange these by CMC. So I've got Sun Titan, Karmic Guide. So Karmic Guide is going to return Knight of Autumn.
Yep.
Knight of Autumn is going to blow up your monolith.
I'll respond. Well...
Oh, actually, no, that doesn't make any sense, because I was going to do that so it didn't, you wouldn't have that, but you have the treasure off it anyway, so it doesn't do anything. I'm actually just going to gain 4 life, sorry.
Okay.
All right, Sun Titan is going to return Nurturing Peatland. Renegade Rallier is going to just bring back another land.
Yep.
And then Resto Angel is going to target the Renegade Rallier. I have 2 landfall triggers, but I'm going to, before this happens, spend 1 of the mana to cycle the land. That makes sense?
Well, you need a target.
Sorry, so Renegade Rallier brought back this land the first time. Sun Titan brought this back.
You're doing Resto
Angel is going to target it. So in response to the flicker, that's when I'm going to draw a card.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do all of that again.
Yeah.
This is going to come into play, spend a mana,
Yeah.
draw a card.
Okay.
And I think that's all of the triggers. There's 1 mana. It's just going to go away. This card is in exile.
There's so many cards in this peat bog.
Felt like a good turn.
It's not bad, not bad.
Might still be dead here. Go.
I'm hoping. End of your turn. I'm going to crack this treasure vault for 3 treasures.
Yeah.
4, 5, or 2, 3, for 4 treasures.
Okay.
Right? I paid 1 for Emery. I played this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 treasures. Final
Okay.
answer. I can count. got one out. No, that's not true. We have a couple of outs. But they're
Yeah,
basically
you've got a
all-
bunch of mana. You could fireball me for bajillion, right?
Yep.
That blue fireball.
Oh, is there? Hold on, 1 second here. There's a period of time where that's in your graveyard. The treasures aren't in the stack, and that's tapped, and you only have 2 artifacts, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Well, no, I have 3.
You still have 3 artifacts.
still have
Right, of
3.
course. Okay. Carry on.
Phyrexian Furnace.
Oh, okay.
Exile the bottom card of your graveyard.
The bottom card of my graveyard.
Bottom card of your graveyard.
So I think actually I've been pretty good with the graveyard order here.
Okay. I'm going to exile your Umbriel Rights and draw a card.
That's fair.
I'm dead. Let's go to game 3.
Oh my god. Wait, what did you just hit?
Well, I drew this, and then I did the classic look at the next card, and it was a Nettle Cyst. Which, actually,
I had triple blockers, but you gain 1,000,000 life.
Well, I can put it on the Etch Champion. But you're at 10. I think it's... Oh, okay. Wow, he still had all these to me.
Well, I drew 17 million cards off of Nurturing Peatland, right?
Yeah.
What a game!
That peatland was just full of value.
Peatland
Yeah.
drew...
Yeah, Peatland drew a lot of cards.
Okay.
I'm always amazed in Highlander how many times a single card will get played, considering it's a singleton format. It's like,
Yeah.
you'd think a singleton format would involve less times a card gets cast. But
No.
no, that is not the case.
No.
So remember that ambulance? You mind if I hop in as well? We're going the same way, right? We're both going to the hospital? I'm going to the hospital. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right. I dropped the card. And
It's
I
a
was,
workshop, isn't it? You're
it's-
about to roll it over? Yeah.
Well, I didn't roll. It was the workshop.
Yeah.
I'm not some Ben Ulmer that's just going to roll over $1,000 lands.
Was it you or Nelson that lost a piece of power under the moonbase sofa?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just remember I was cleaning out the moonbase. I looked under the couch and there's just a time walk, and I was like,
I just, what? Everybody just loses a beta time walk at the Moonbase.
Every now and then, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what-
occasionally, as one does.
Yeah, it's good to check your couch like every once in a while,
Yeah.
just in case there's
There
a time walk in there.
leaves or power in it, you know?
I
Yeah.
once almost threw out an Ancestor Recall. Like, it just fell off my desk into my garbage, and then the garbage went to a big bag.
I kid you not, I think I threw out my Fury. I think I accidentally threw out my Fury. I can't find it anywhere. And I checked my entire collection. And I remember because I had a bunch of proxied cards, just like Sharpie on the back as placeholders.
Yeah.
And I also had an unsleeved Fury in the same deck box, and I think it went with that stack. Yeah, and I can't ever find another one.
Did you lend it to Alex? No, I lent it to Alex.
No, yeah. Because I
Maybe
was
that's why
borrowing,
you lost.
I was borrowing Nellie's.
Yeah.
And then I got my own copy.
Yeah.
And then I had to borrow Nellie's again.
I remember I read a review of the first Mac Air laptop that came out, which is, at the time was like the smallest, lightest, thinnest laptop anybody had seen. And the reviewer was like, "This is a great laptop. My only criticism is that I was using it on a stack of magazines and my wife threw it out."
I think his hand's okay. Just don't tinker me, bro.
I'll try not to. I mean, well, no promises.
You're good. You're good.
Come on, playable. Yeah, it's playable. I'll keep.
Good luck.
Good luck. Inventor's Fair.
Not
Go
a bad
ahead.
start.
Oh, I didn't mulligan. Oh, that's so sweet. Fine, I'll put that in.
All right. Crap. How do I? No, this is worth. Forest, Mystic.
Okay.
I haven't had a turn one elf start in either of these games.
How does it make you feel?
Hopefully not dead.
Well,
How does it make you feel? Made me start thinking of Air, overrated band. Our audience loves it when we make late 90s, early 2000s musical references on stream.
Yeah, there might be some people in stream that were born after. What was a really good 99 album? The
The Millennium, wasn't it 99?
No,
or was that
there-
2000 that Millennium came out?
what's the good Air album? The really good Air album.
Oh, I can't remember the name.
Either way, Talisman of Progress.
Yeah,
Go
that's
ahead.
fair. All right, untap. Draw. Oh, that's a good draw.
Yeah, the one with How Does It Feel to Treat Me? No, not sorry. That's How Does It Feel?
Oh, you're thinking, of course, of the
I'm
original cover of Orgy, covering New Order, right?
Yes, I'm not thinking of Orgy and New Order. Go ahead.
Blue Monday. You're thinking Blue Monday.
No, I'm not thinking Blue Monday. I know Blue Monday.
Then why are you saying How Does It Feel?
Because somebody was that's literally. Keep going. I'll tell you. I'll get it. What's.
Man, this deck is hard.
I think your deck's hard. Try remembering an Air song from Moon Safari.
There we go.
You Make It Easy. I was thinking of You Make It Easy by Air on Moon Safari.
I have so many lines. Turn 2 is so hard.
Yeah.
Why is turn 2 so hard?
I know it was Blue Monday.
This is the best turn 2 I can think of. 3 mana, Ramanak Excavator.
Okay.
Go.
Getting chat splained. Ancient Den.
Yeah.
Esperzoa.
Okay.
Go.
That's a very good draw. Isolated Chapel, untapped because I'm best friends. Green Sun for 3.
Yep.
We're going to go ahead and get ourselves our best friend, the Knight of Autumn.
Yep. Also, you want to blow up something else.
No. And then I will 2 you.
It's
So it's 4 artifacts you start gaining a life?
3.
3 artifacts, so you don't gain any life.
No.
Okay, go.
Manamo.
Boot doo doo. Oh, baby!
Traxos.
Traxos. Dominos.
Dominos. Go.
Oh man, Traxos is so impossibly
I
spicy.
like it when you call me Big Papa.
All right, would you like to cut?
Now you go.
Okay, love to see it. Untap, untap, draw for the turn. We're gonna play Fabled Passage. I have 4 lands. We're gonna crack this for basic planes.
All right,
What-
so you just have to hope you're not Krug. Just don't be Krug and you'll be fine.
Traxos is like, hey buddy, what's your name? Me, Krug.
4 mana. I am curving out with all of my answers
Don't
right
do it.
now.
Don't resto angel me.
Even worse.
Oh
Palace
no.
Jailer. I would like to introduce the game to the Monarchy.
Why does this keep I'm getting flashbacks. Do you want a Monarch token?
Oh, I got a Monarch token.
He's got a Monarch token.
Yeah.
Did nobody ever think of just arresting the...
Yeah, the robot. Take 5, end step, Monarch draw.
Yeah.
We'll make a really, really big set of handcuffs.
Soul Ring.
Yeah.
Right on time, huh? I'm really dead. Really dead.
I had a really strong start. I mean, you could always just tinker me out of nowhere.
Go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, go to 6.
I'm going to cycle the Triumph.
Okay.
So this card also has cycling written on it. Draw for the turn. Land for the turn off of the excavator. Say go. Oh, sorry. Monarch draw.
Yeah. I'm gonna crack this Inventor's Fair.
Yeah.
Just want to be like, welcome to the Inventors Fair. I have invented Umezawa's GT. Really, this is your original invention?
Yeah.
Yes.
Your name is Umezawa.
Yes.
Your pronunciation's a little off. It's Steven, actually. Holy crap. I think I'm getting a Phyrexian Metamorph.
Oh. Yep. Are you going to steal the monarchy from me?
Well, I'm going to try. I'm going to try.
That's a very spicy hit, by the way. You're fine.
I don't know if I'd go that far. That's it. Phyrexian Metamorph.
Copying.
Palace Jailer. Now I become Der Monarch.
Okay, so you have an ETB trigger and then a Monarch trigger.
Oh.
So Palace Jailer eating Palace Jailer, pointing at Palace Jailer.
Yeah, I get Traxos back.
Yeah.
The jailer's done, but no, you fools! That's the Metamorph! Don't put me. Oh, damn it.
Then cast Walking Ballista. Traxos trigger.
Okay, and then you have that coming in with 1 counter on it?
Yep.
Okay. That was a good turn. That was a good turn.
It's alright. It's alright. I'm going to pass and draw for Monarch.
So you have 3 blockers. This game just got significantly more difficult.
Historic is artifact, enchantment, or saga, right?
Legendary Artifact Saga.
Oh,
I
legendary.
said that more smug than I wanted it to come off.
Legendary artifact or saga.
Yeah. Legendary spells, I believe. Oh no, permanents. Legendary lands are also historic. But for this, you cast a historic spell, so Artifact, Legendary, Saga.
So the way Palace Jailer is templated, you only get it back when you become the Monarch.
It's really cool how there's like a word to describe a certain subset of cards and then also a format. Like
Yeah.
this historic format. It's definitely not confusing. Not in this
Historic format. You mean the format where you're only allowed to use artifacts, legendary creatures, and sagas?
Yeah. I just call that Commander, but, you know.
Prismatic Ending on the Walking Ballista.
Going to yeah, oops, the Elvish Mystic.
Yeah, that's fine.
So this dies, it's not exiled.
Oh, sorry. In response, I float a green.
Sure.
In response, I float a green. That's significant.
Okay. I'll believe you.
Prime time. Off the green, floating from there. going to grab Caracas. And Wasteland. So Caracas, Wasteland. Enter the battlefield tapped.
Yep.
Really like that Monarch back. I'm going to attack with both these friends. Block and block.
Block and block.
Okay. So this stays in exile underneath here.
Yep.
Both of these die.
Yep.
I have a Primeval Titan.
Yep.
You have no creatures. I have no creatures.
Oh, that's interesting. The exile is tied to the
The monarchy, yeah. You have how many cards in hand?
3.
Go ahead.
Tap 2. G10.
Ugh. Untap trigger.
Yep. Tap 2. Put GT on Traxos.
Yeah.
Combat.
Yeah.
7.
No blocks. I'll go to 13.
2 counters. Hope of Girapur. Trigger.
That's the one that if you sacrifice it, I can't cast non-creature spells, but it's only if it connects, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 1 card in hand. No cards in hand.
Phyrexian Revoker.
Yep. My suggestion would be GT.
Oh. Fortunately, it's non-land. It's kind of a shot in the dark. I'm going to say Birthing Pod.
Okay.
Go ahead. Draw for Monarch.
Yeah. What a game. What a game. I don't think we're getting 3 down today, but this has been super fun.
I don't know. I got a fast deck next.
All right, for starters, Kraxus is going to send Traxos home, which came out as just Kraxos.
Crack shows.
Kraxos! Primeval Titan is going to move to attack step. I have an attack trigger here. I'm going to go get 2 lands. Let me just see if I have any utility lands before I just start getting things that come into play tapped. Let's go ahead and get our old friend Nurturing Peatland back. And then I'm just going to grab the first Ravduel I find.
Are nurturing lands a cycle, or is it just the peat land?
Just the peat land.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a part of a cycle, but it's the only one called nurturing.
All right.
Are they all sacrificed to draw a card, though?
Yeah.
Primeval Titan's coming at you.
Sure is. Sure is. I'm going to gain 2.
Okay, you're at 8.
No blocks.
No blocks. All right, take 6.
I go to 2.
Would you like to cut?
No.
All right, Palace Jailer would like to eat your Hope of Girapur. Second main. Sun Titan.
Got it.
Buddy's got an M11 theme deck over there.
Bringing back Knight of Autumn. Knight of Autumn is going to take out the GT.
I'm going to gain 2.
Okay. Only land I have untapped is Wasteland. And I think that's okay. I think I just pass at this point.
Okay. Show Daddy Tinker. Nope. I don't think I can get there. I got stuff that gets mucked by Caracas, and it's a bit too slow.
Oh, man.
GG, Surge.
GG's. Wow, what a series. Whew. Oh, I forgot to draw for the Monarch, too.
Oh, sorry. That's a GRV.
Man, wow. That was just the first game. We've got
match.
First match, sorry. First match. We still have 90 more minutes of Magic.
Okay.
That was a spicy game. Good stuff going on there.
Oh yeah.
That was probably one of the best games of Magic I've played in a very long time. So we have to decide who switches. Does the winning deck switch so that we get to see more of your deck? Or, like, you want to let chat decide? Do you want to decide what do you think makes the best Magic here? Because one of us is going to change decks.
Is there a possibility, we probably should have discussed this beforehand, is there a possibility, given that we can only have one more match,
That we both switch?
that we both switch to give as much diverse...
I like that plan.
Okay, that's for chat.
Now here's the last question. Do we do it off camera during the break, or do we show them the process that like we do for the recording for Showdown?
I think we should probably take a contractually obligated...
Well, we'll take the break
commercial.
either way, but we could come back either ready to go with the next games or have some chit chat while we switch out.
Let's switch over break so that we can get the most time on camera and
Love it.
gameplay.
All right, so that's the plan, everybody. Please stick around. More Magic after this break. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Surge and Wheeler Play Magic for 2 to 3 hours while Paul chimes in from the background.
Hello.
We just came back from an unbelievable round of Magic. That was super duper fun, and so we've now changed both of our decks, and let's do this again, shall we?
Sure, yeah.
So I have switched from Abzan Recurring Nightmare to a 3-color Splash and a Fourth for Omnath lands list. So I got a little bit of Acceleration, a little bit of cheeky Scape Shift, a little bit of Valakut, a little bit of Dark Depths, you know.
Okay.
Trying to do land stuff, but it's the mid-range version. So I've also got good creatures, good aggressive creatures all along the way.
Okay.
What do you got?
I'm playing blue-white control, but I'm not like a full-blown... I didn't bring the full-blown like boomer build.
Okay,
It's
that like
2020.
tried to win with like Painter Stone or whatever.
Yeah, no Painter Stone. Like I don't have Library of Alexandria.
I'm
my
curious
point
what a
spread.
control deck looks like in 2022.
Well, a good one will look a bit different from this, but this one, I mean, like you just have so many flash threats. Now.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So many flash threats now.
So many of them.
Cool.
Okay.
Terrifying.
Yeah, should be.
Well, shall we?
Yes,
So
let's.
you won the die roll. Wheeler's like high roll, rolls a 12.
Didn't even sit down.
Yeah.
Walk back, high roll,
Yeah.
12. Take
All
my
right,
seat.
cool.
All right.
Well, whatever.
Good luck.
Sure. Yeah, good luck,
Have a
friend.
good one. Misty, go ahead.
Bloodstained Mire, you got a Stifle?
Nope.
All right. I'm going to try and grab a Ready Bluey Duel and try and turn one bird here.
Okay.
You gonna kill the bird, or does it resolve?
No, well, it's gonna be fine. I'm just gonna fetch here.
It's going to be fine. It's gonna be fine,
It's gonna
bird.
be fine. You're okay.
It's gonna be fine. No
You're
one's gonna
okay.
hurt you yet. So I've got this. Whenever it shows up, I'm gonna get this Taiga.
A bird off of Ready Bluey.
Yeah. You know.
Give him time. Off of a Ready Greenie.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I understand the problem now.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry. I was like, what's the problem with my sentence? Why is
Yeah.
everyone laughing at me?
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Volcanic Island into Bird to Paradise. It's a classic. I'm going to cast Consider.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
I'm going to mill an island to draw a card.
Writes down doesn't want another island. Okay, shocking.
Ooh. I'll play Glacial Fortress and then play JVP.
Ooh, there he
card.
is.
Go ahead.
Untap.
Card I famously said was only good for Reanimator when it came out. It was very wrong.
Takes a big man to admit you're wrong.
Why do you think I put on so much weight over quarantine? I've been doing set reviews, getting everything incorrect.
I'm worried about playing around the days.
Why?
Because it's a good question, Ben. Thank
why?
you. All right. Island,
Yeah.
Mox Sapphire.
Okay. Can't daze that.
Can't date. Well, you can.
I probably shouldn't.
Wheeler's got plays for days.
Mm-hmm.
Is boomer control as in the kind of control deck a boomer would use?
Crucible Worlds.
I'll daze it. No, yeah, you're good. Yeah, kinda.
Yeah. It's just like, Doom in that genre is now collectively known as boomer shooters, right? It's just a genre. Go ahead.
Never heard that in my life.
What, you've never heard the boomer shooter?
It's like old, kind of old school.
Yeah, like if James is stoked that a shooter's coming out, it's probably a boomer shooter, right?
Yes, yes. James, well-known 60-year-old boomer.
Yeah, yeah.
It's got the sleep schedule of one. He streams at like 4 a.m., right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Have fun at Magic Fest, James.
Yeah.
Fabled Passage.
Early
Okay.
bird special.
Yeah.
Not gonna fetch.
Yeah.
I like in order to play cards from your graveyard, you either need the Crucible of Worlds, or just like the Ramanap Excavator, who's just like a guy who digs up stuff. It's like, really, it's easier than I thought it would be.
You're good.
Loot.
Yeah.
Ooh, clever girl. I'm gonna discard a Timeless Dragon. That is absolutely not gonna show up. It's a plain cycling, but I can eternalize for 5. That's a big dragon.
Oh, is that one of the old border?
It's a new card that has an old border.
Yeah. Because I was like, man, that absolutely looks like it's from like Mirage or something like that, right?
Yeah. And so since I have 5 more cards, this JVP transforms.
Oh, that's why you looted first. Very clever. Okay, you have a Planeswalker.
I will tick up on your bird. It is now weaker.
Ah, man, not my bird.
Go ahead.
You have how many cards in hand?
5.
You have blue up, which
Blue
is very rude if you ask me.
Rude.
Land for the turn is going to be this Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to go ahead and crack this Bloodstained Mire, going down to 18. Like, I'm walking into a counterspell here, but I think I have to.
What do you mean?
Well, what else can I do?
Why do you
So-
think I have a counter?
I'm going to grab this Triumph,
Yep.
and I need to put some pressure on the board.
Hey, it's that dirt guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got Ramanap.
All right. So I was thinking, actually, the previous turn, which of these was I hoping to get through a counterspell? And I was like, well, even if it resolves, you probably have more answers for the Excavator. So, like, I'll run out the Crucible, and then you play the Planeswalker, and I don't have a creature to pressure it. Now, oh god, this card was in my deck, but fell on top of my
you're
hand.
good. You're good.
Go.
End of turn.
Remnant Excavator, your job has been taken by the Crucible of Worlds. I'm sorry.
Are you going to return this to my hand?
No, I'm going to return the Crucible.
Wait, can I hit an unland?
Yeah, not
Okay,
land.
all right.
And it goes on an adventure.
Okay.
Tap. Draw. Planes.
Yep, Wrath of God.
No.
Oh.
Palace Jailer.
Oh, I think I'm in trouble.
Yeah. So I become the Monarch.
Yeah, okay.
So many exile zones. So I become the Monarch. And I'm going to... Yes, thank you. And
Maybe the
Would you like to cut that?
Maybe the Birds of Paradise were going to jail. You don't know.
I did think about it.
They look like kind of shifty Birds of Paradise. Maybe they deserve to be in jail.
I'm going to tick up on
Yep.
your bird. I'm going to pass the turn and draw for Monarch.
All right, untap. Draw for the turn.
Ain't no paradise in jail, bird. Oh, it's Funko. Hi, Funko. How you doing? Good line.
Green, red, blue, white.
Oh no!
When their powers combine.
Oh, Grizzlebrand.
Omnath.
Omnath. Okay.
Are you
When it enters the battlefield, draw a card.
excited about new full art Omnath?
So good. It's so good.
Textless Omnath.
Omnath is actually, it's perfect because it's such a, like, it's a living shitpost, Paul. There's no other way to say it. But it's a card that, like, is still easy-ish to memorize. Like,
Well, I forgot about the ETB draw card.
that's on you.
Yeah.
That's on you.
I just remember the landfall stuff.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of landfall stuff, landfall, this is a Jetmir's Garden.
Yep.
I'll gain 4.
Yep.
Go to 22.
I think a large enough population. Large enough.
Large porpoise.
A large porpoise. Habeas porpoise.
John brings up a good point. Textless questing beast would solve a lot of problems.
Yeah.
It's like, just take the text off. Nobody's reading it.
How long until this stupid thing alts?
Otaria. -9.
That's what I thought.
Never happening.
I don't think it's ever happened.
I've had it happen to
Has
me.
it really?
It's happened to me once.
Okay.
Cost my opponent the game.
Yeah.
They had it at like -15. They're like, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And I was
No,
playing
you fool.
Flying Man. Didn't
You
matter.
got
No,
him.
it didn't matter.
Yeah. All right. 5 mana.
Speaking of Gotems, you know what? I'm not finished yet.
Oh God. All right.
Teferi.
More planeswalkers. Okay. You gonna let me draw a card?
No.
Good.
I get to draw a
Oh, what?
card. Draw a card.
Okay. +1 ability. Got
I'd
it.
like to go to my end step.
Yep.
I have an untap trigger and I have a monarch
Yeah.
trigger.
Yeah.
I'm going to untap Wingus and Dingus over here.
Okay.
Draw for monarch.
Yeah.
Still an end step.
Path? Swords? Ah, man. All right, we'll gain another 4. Omnath ate a card and gave me 8 life.
And sorry, assume I uptick this.
Sorry, what was I at? I had fetched once, so I was at 19. So I should be at 27?
You fetched twice. Because you
Right,
played,
yeah, I'm at 26. Okay.
Assume
Yeah,
I
yeah,
uptick
yeah,
this
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Ignore everything that just showed from my hand that hit the
didn't see it,
table.
don't worry.
Great, perfect. How many cards do you have in hand?
4.
Man, the Monarch against a control deck is no fun.
Omnath just out in a field with a straw hat, like Thanos. Just, it's like, what? I'm just farming now. I don't care. The whole, destroying the universe and eating mana. It was an angry time in my life. I'm feeling a lot more centered now.
People like it. People like farming.
All right, 2 mana. Sylvan Library.
Yeah.
Great.
I mean,
Remember that card that dropped? That I shuffled it into my deck? Mm-hmm. It was my Revenant Excavator, which just isn't in my hand anymore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I'm looking at my hand. I don't have any extra cards. But my Revenant Excavator is just gone?
Is it on the ground?
I don't know. I'm like looking at my
Oh,
hand.
wait, Surge.
It's under the monarchy. Never mind. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. There's my card. Oh, man.
Honey, yeah, you can pick me up now. That's fine. Yeah, we're done here. We're done. We're good. Fried, both of us.
This is what happens when you play against a control deck. You're like, that couldn't possibly have been this game. All right. Jesus.
it's like the only possible answer is that I cheat. Like cheating happened.
Yeah.
Not that I just
Yep.
got the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna cast this Crucible.
Yeah. Yep.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Land for the turn is going to be the Bloodstained Mire from my graveyard.
Yeah. Holy smokes.
Dude. I'm going to crack this right now. I'm actually going to shortcut. So I'm going to crack this for a green source, an untapped green source, and the bird. And I'm going to try and cast 3 visits.
Sure.
That's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what is my untapped green source here?
Or red or
Well, it has to be a green source.
But you
Because
got a
I have a
bird.
bird. I can do anything.
Yeah.
I'm a genius. I'm very smart.
I've got a bird. I can do anything. I'm a genius.
Yeah. Right? As evidenced by.
Running up excavator is like, just because
Okay.
you forgot me just because I'm in jail.
The old Ready Blue in the bird, right?
There we
we go.
Classic.
All right.
It might be too long for a Card Kingdom button, but I've got a bird. I can do anything. It's a really good like magic or something.
And I'm going to get Stomping Ground and actually have it untapped and go down to 23 because
Okay.
life is a resource.
Sure.
Life is a mystery. Say go.
Drawing cards. Drawing cards.
I need to do something about all these cards he's drawing, chat.
Tick up.
No, that means more cards.
Play your planes.
Would you like to cut?
You're good.
Okay. Pardon me.
I'm gonna downtick my Jace to
Recast
5.
something from the graveyard?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast this Consider.
That's fair. That means he has no gas. Can't believe the control player has 6 cards in hands and they're all bad.
Yeah, I might get up to 7 with the Monarchy.
Should have been playing Library of Alexandria.
I'm gonna cast Council's Judgment.
I wish you wouldn't.
You looked right at it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna get that Crucible.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Combat.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I'm at 21.
Go to end step. I'm gonna draw for Monarch.
Yeah.
Go to untap. 2 lands here.
Yeah.
You're up.
Untap. 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 Sylvan Library. Let's go down to 13 here and pay 8 life.
Atta boy.
Yep. Valakut. 5 mountains. We got a win con.
Uh-oh.
Hey, your shields are down, you fool. Noble Hierarch.
Yep.
Attack you for 1 in the air.
Cards in hand?
The answer is 4.
I'm gonna cast a Restoration Angel. Is that good?
Yep.
I'm gonna blink this Palace
I'll
Jailer.
respond and shoot the, I'll shoot it.
Okay.
Die.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
I'd like to go to blocks. It's okay, my shields are down though.
Can you believe his shields weren't down, chat? Are his shields still down?
Birds of
Do I have
Paradise.
2 green there? Yeah, I do, because I have Triomes.
That one's fine.
Renin 7 is here to party.
Sure.
Halfway through that attack, Birds of Paradise are just like, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to be attacking. Oh no.
Wait a minute. Why am I here? Why is everything in this zone red?
Oh no.
So this is supposed to be a tree folk, but I don't have the right token for it. So this is a star elemental with reach.
Sure.
Reach is relevant here, equal to number of lands I control,
Yep.
which is currently 7. 7. The Mox is in a land.
Sure.
Go.
Draw. Tick up.
What point do I have to worry about the ultimate? -8 from
-8.
Teferi?
Yeah.
Good lord. I guess I could do this. Just to communicate stuff to chat.
Right, because the Mox is there. It's your other land.
Down
Right.
tick Jace.
Yep.
Random 7 and the 7/7.
I'll gain 7 life here.
I'm gonna
Aw.
Council's Judgment.
No! Should I just go ahead and...
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Looking bad for our hero here, chat.
Play a plains. And I will pass the turn.
All right. All right, deck. I don't like you. You don't like me, but I get to see 3 cards here.
Oh, sorry. I Monarch
Yep.
and untap,
Yep.
so draw.
Man. Serge, you're having some bad luck with the council. You really gotta curry their favor a little more, I think. They keep judging against you.
Get this guy out of here.
I'm going to pay 8 life and go down to 5.
Yep.
Attack you for 1.
This is my favorite part about control. This is when I get. This is the BM step. I'm gonna cycle Nimble Obstructions to stifle the Exalted trigger.
Oh, the Exalted trigger!
Yeah.
Man, the control BM.
Draw a card.
Wow, this guy. All right, okay. Well, you should have saved your stifle for something else. I'm going to play Ketria Triumph.
Okay.
Valakut stifle or Valakut trigger. This is my 6th mountain.
Yep.
I'm going to kill literal actual baby Jace.
No, that's fine.
I'm going to try and cast Kura.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And a turn. Vanillion Clique. I'm going to target myself.
Yeah.
Reveal this Ancestral Vision.
Get out of here, Ancestral. You all right?
That's the boomer part of this. Draw. Untap.
Yeah.
Draw. Island for the turn. Down tick to Fairy to 4 to tuck this.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
Attack for 7.
Try and bolt the Clique. And you got a counter. I am dead.
I'm going to mental note. So I mill 2 and then draw.
Okay.
Sorry, was that Teferi a tuck or a
Tuck.
Oh, right.
or
Sorry.
bounce?
So tuck. Where does it go?
Third from the top.
3rd from the top. Sorry, I thought it was the 3 fairy just bounces it,
Yeah.
right? 3rd from the top.
Third
So
from
that
the
means
top.
2 on top of it,
Yep.
correct?
Yep. So I mill a Thoughtscour and Arid Mace and draw a card.
Yeah.
That is a fancy bolt.
Thank you. I got it at a GP.
I'm going to cast Thirst for Discovery.
What does that do?
Draw 3 and discard a card. Just discard 2 unless I discard a basic.
Okay.
Discard this island.
All right. You get the counter yet? Keep digging. Another cantrip?
This one's a good one, though. Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Put 2 on top.
Okay.
Remand. Lightning Bolt.
All right. Remand goes back to my hand.
Yep.
The same lightning bolt targeting Vendilion Clique.
Spell.
Game 2?
All right.
Game 2. All right. Oh, man. Woo!
Oh, mama, I'm coming home.
I love the idea of like a lightning bolt coming towards the blue mage, and then like everything goes into slow motion while the blue mage like pulls out his like book. Is like, I know there's something in here. I know there's something. Please.
Hang on.
Yeah. I was like, I got two for spell pierce. He can't get me.
Yeah.
With the second counter, that's very funny. I need to do way more in this matchup. You had fewer counters than I expected. So I could have actually run out Omnath a turn earlier, but that blue open really intimidated me.
Yeah.
Which is the frustrating thing about a counterspell deck is sometimes you don't even have to have it. You just have to make them think they have it, right?
Yeah. Control Jeskai is like the big one, like the big bad. Like it's one of the best decks in the format.
Sure. Jeskai Control or Jeskai Midrange?
Jeskai Control.
Okay.
But that's the thing, is that the line between the two is so
Sure,
blurred.
of course.
And like that deck and this deck as well, they don't run that many counters.
Sure. Like,
Because
you
you
don't
just
you don't need to.
You don't need them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I kind of like it. It makes it more interesting.
I tried so hard to set up a turn where my only fetch land needed to come off Crucible that I wanted to go Crucible, Omnath, fetch land.
Yeah.
And the sequencing was just really clunky, and I probably should have just played it straight. And then, I mean, best case scenario, then I just get the extra 4 mana off Omnath. Like, I'm not in a position to get the triple land or whatever,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
still. But yeah, I think I played that much too passively.
Yeah, I think, especially with a Mox draw, if you have, like, Bird into Mox, like, Omnath, if you had Omnath on 2?
I couldn't, no, because I had blue Mox, blue mana. I
right,
couldn't have Omnath on 2. That was the one thing I couldn't do. I could Crucible on 2, which I did.
Yeah.
I could Crucible on 2, Omnath on 3, and I didn't.
Right.
Because you had blue up. I Crucibled on
Yeah.
2 because your shields were down.
Yes.
And then I second Crucibled on 3
Right.
because you had blue up, and then I Omnath when you went down for Jace or whatever.
Yeah. So in one way, it's like, my Omnath isn't getting countered, but that's my dream. Is that
Yeah.
because you then used your turn basically playing a redundant card.
Oh no.
Oh.
Was it worth it?
Yeah.
This hand is very close. It's on the play. I'm going to mulligan, but I want to show you it.
Okay.
Because I'm curious. I'm curious what the thought was here. So I've made my decision. So my hand is 2 lands. A little risky. But then I have Deathrite, Unholy Heat, and then Green Sun, Augur, and Tireless Provisioner. Yeah. Because I'm really counting on you having a fetch land. If I have a fetch land, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Because I can accelerate into Augur, and I've got such a land density, this is fine.
The Deathrite's not really doing anything.
Exactly.
You don't have enough lands.
Yeah.
Green Sun for 1 on turn 2 is a really weak play for what you're trying to do.
Or 2, and I'm hoping,
Yeah. This Unholy Heat's not doing much anyways.
Yeah.
And then these 2 need you to have additional things.
That's the thing. It's just
which
like
you don't have.
These are such huge upside for the deck that that's what I'm considering, but there's not enough support for them. So you support them all.
Your
for the exact same reasons you said.
Your deck can do so much better.
Yep.
Mulligan more, chap. Mulligan more, chap. If you play Canlander or Gladiator
Or Magic the Gathering.
Magic the Gathering, just mulligan more. Mulligan more 7s and keep more 6s.
Yeah.
Or mulligan less. There's a curve. Yeah, I mean, there's no here's some wisdom, write it down. But like, that people don't mulligan enough, and then they hit a point where they mulligan too much, instead of keeping some riskier hands. That risk outweighs, It's just like sometimes you'll get a 7 where you're like, oh my god, all I need is 1 more land and I win. But what happens if I don't get the land? I lose. It's like, well, some matches it's like, yeah, you take that,
Sometimes your only lands in a lands deck are colorless. That's what I just hit there.
Ew.
Yeah.
You can second 6.
Well, thank you. Especially after that sneap. How many ancestrals you gonna cast, brah?
None, but I do have 2 cards in my hand that are tattooed on my body. So that's usually.
So one's a bull. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a Taurine Mauler and a Chasm Skull.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can beat either of these.
I remember, I think it was during one of the PPRs, the guys did a thing with just doing like a blind mulligan.
Mm-hmm.
Like a blind keep
Blind
mulligan.
7,
yeah.
What about third 6?
Sure. Makes
And
for good
there's
TV.
but there's the question of like, how low would you go on a mulligan before you take the blind 7?
I mean,
Oh, depends on the deck.
I've won on a mull to 2 before.
Yeah.
Black Lotus Time Twister. I don't know. Like if both of us are at 4 or 5, I'd offer the blind 7. The blind 7 is kind of a Canlander tradition.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Is like Canlander players are degenerate in a kind of good way most of the time. And so they love that. They're like, oh yeah, I'll blind 7. Game 3, blind 7. If it's like round 4.
Yeah, you typically decide it as you sit down.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, how's it going? All right, we're both 2-0. Great.
Yeah.
Well,
Game 3 blind 7?
Game 3, blind 7?
Well, I'm thinking more like,
Yeah, cut for luck,
if
please.
there was a thing where you could take a blind 7 whenever you wanted in the mulligan line.
Like you could force both players to blind
No,
7?
only one player.
There we go. All right, I have a hand.
But you can always do that, can't you? You just lay down 7 cards and pray to your god.
Well, no, but I mean, like, if you, it's like, rather than taking the mulligan down to, like, 4.
Oh.
If you're, like, instead of taking the mulligan down to 4, I just take a blind 7 instead.
6.
Yeah. That's so powerful.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
usable. Yeah.
6.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm down a card. I can just get a free card. All right, I've got a.
But then you don't get to decide what the
Yeah.
cards
Yeah, but decks are made with the idea that you should have, like, an average 7 is already going to be good enough to play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
Thank you for the third 6.
anytime.
Hopefully we have a game of Magic
anytime.
here.
I do get to draw an extra card because, no.
All right. Flooded Strand, go.
I kind of lied when I said this is on my body because it's a different art. It's my favorite art.
Why don't?
Ponder?
But why didn't you get that one tattooed on you then?
Because
Would
this
be a
is
good
my
tattoo?
This was one of my first tattoos, one of the worst tattoos. I would like to get like a pinup girl done, like a
Sure.
Lorwyn.
Yeah.
Gotta find room. though.
While you're doing this, do you mind if I
go
crack? All right, I'm gonna get myself a Triome. Oh, I got right to it. God, I'm so good at Magic. Do I want this one? No, I cut right to it. It's a sign. A catcher.
I'll keep that.
You have your other ponder in your other deck, eh?
No, this is the only ponder I use.
I thought someone was playing the other ponder.
Hi.
Serge likes Moon Ponder.
I do like Moon Ponder. Moon Ponder, Moon Ponder. Life from the Loam, targeting
yeah,
Flooded
there we
Strand.
go.
Here we go. We got some magic now. Go to you.
It's my kind of magic.
Yeah.
Basic planes go.
All right, untap. Dredge. Dredging. Field of the Dead. Verdant Catacomb. Island. God, I'm so good at magic.
God,
I'm so good at
no.
magic. Let's go ahead and play Flooded Strand. And then cast Life from the Loam, targeting 3 lands in my graveyard.
Sure.
Pass.
I would expect nothing less from the premier Magic player. Premier
Lands player, thank you. 7 cards in hand. The triple. The dream. Well, I could guarantee the triple with, if I don't hit that, I could crack the fetch land and get another one.
I'll play a Hallowed Fountain tapped and I'll pass.
End step, I'm going to crack this down to 18. Am I getting stifled?
No, it's a new one.
What's this?
Archivist of Ogma. 2 mana, 2/2 flash. Whenever an opponent searches their library, I gain a life and draw a card.
Ooh. Okay. That's very rude. Yeah, you're fine. So let me go ahead and get myself a another Triome here.
Yeah.
I want the Cabaret one, whatever it's called.
Jetmir's Garden.
Yeah.
Ogma is the sound you make when your opponent casts that on you. Ogma.
Ugh. Yeah, Jetmir's Garden has arrived.
I still haven't gotten over. I've been playing a lot of basketball. There's some tennis courts near the basketball courts, and on one specific day out of the week, there's always a guy playing tennis, and whenever he serves, he goes, ooh, ooh, ooh. He does the Minecraft like, ooh, ooh, and I can't hear anything but that.
Like it sounds like it's not like just a natural exhalation of breath. It's like he's literally saying the word.
Like, yes, but he is not, like, it's not a bit or anything. No. Well, all right. Glacial Fortress. Go.
End step. Endurance.
Yep.
All right, target your graveyard.
You want to cut?
No, it's fine.
Go ahead.
I'm going to play this Field of the Dead.
Mm-hmm.
We have 5 unique lands.
Mm-hmm.
Say go.
End of turn. The Wandering Emperor. She good?
Yeah.
I'd like to exile your tapped creature.
I'll respond. Can I target my own thing with this or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll return Endurance to my hand.
Sure.
So that's Otawara, the Saurian city. Has been used to protect my precious idiot child.
Untap.
Yeah. Make a 2/2 or whatever?
No, I'm going to tick it up for no value.
Okay.
But then I am going to play Jason the Mind Sculptor.
All right. You gonna Fate Seal me, brah?
No, I'm going to Brainstorm.
Okay. You're the only color fitting a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Nice foil, by the way.
Thank you. It doesn't feel like this is the kind of game where I'm doing this. I'm going to put these two on top.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Mystic Sanctuary tapped,
Yeah.
and then I'll pass.
Untap, untap. I'm gonna Dredge Life from the Loam.
Yep.
Scooze, Zurin Orb. Oh, the triple miss!
Ooh.
So that's there.
It isn't a German foil wiki sum, unfortunately.
So I'm gonna play Verdant Catacomb. I'm gonna crack Verdant Catacomb down to 17. Gonna get myself a basic forest. And then I'm going to use it to cast Life from the Loam, targeting land, Otawara. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 6 lands.
At 7, you get tokens.
Yeah. So that's next turn. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling now. I just wasn't sure if I was going to
Sure.
search again at all. You're currently tapped out. Should have cut. Regrowth targeting Chain Lightning.
Okay.
I'd like to try and kill Jace.
Sure.
Say go.
Pricey ass Brainstorm.
Well, hey, if you want potentially another a Legends Chain Lightning might be in your
Oh, right.
collector's pack of.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, 2 people that don't need to open more Legends cards. I'll cast Brainstorm.
Yeah, that's a cheap brainstorm.
What'd you say? Ooh. Wingus and Dingus here. I'm going to play a Windswept Heath.
Yeah,
I'm going to make a Samurai token.
yeah.
And then I'm going to pass.
All right. Untap. Untap, untap, draw for the turn. We're going to go ahead and play Verdant Catacombs. It's my 7th land. They all have different names.
Yeah.
We've got ourselves a zombie.
Zombie.
Enter tapped.
Yeah.
I'm going to crack this, go down to 16, get another basic forest, another basic zombie.
Hear that, zombie? You're basic.
Pumpkin spice zombie. MMQ brainstorm is prime tattoo material. Someone should get it. I don't know if you're being... Is that a joke or is that a... I mean, yes. Sorry, go on.
Wait, the zombies are untapped?
Yeah, they're untapped. Yeah, I know.
Augur of Autumn.
Agrabah. Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I'm going to fetch.
Yep.
I'm going to get back in here as well.
This is end step, yeah?
And step, yeah. I'm going to...
What's up, Paul?
Sorry, Chad is saying that you only have 6 unique lands because you have 2 forests.
Oh, I needed to fetch for a different land if I wanted that one.
Oh, sure. Do you want to do
Yeah,
different?
I'll do
that's
that.
fine.
I'll do that, sorry.
It's all good.
That's a big cheat.
You did have 7.
I did
It's
have
just the
7,
fetch.
yeah. The fetch was wrong there. So it's going to be this taiga, which is going to be tapped.
Perfect. My wasteland is online. I don't know why I'm shuffling because I'm going to
Your
cast...
tech edge is going to get me.
Mystical Teachings.
Ooh, is there a way for me not to die?
Yeah, I'm not going to Thoracle you. I'm not some
Okay.
kind of monster.
Okay. This is end step still, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get my totally legit Ancestral Recall.
You're only going to get the 1 card?
I mean,
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that was gifts.
Oh.
In my brain, that's what I was saying to my dad here. I was like,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
clearly getting gifts ungiven. Yeah, you're fine.
I'm going to cast this Recall. Targeting me.
Yeah.
don't you hate it when your ancestral recall like shrinks in the wash?
Yeah. All right. Still end step.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Endurance.
Okay.
Target you.
He's giving me another Recall.
I am of the impression that you're more likely to recast Recall from your graveyard than you are by tutoring it back into your deck, you know?
Smart intuition there, Serge. Attack, draw.
Yeah.
Island.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make another samurai here.
Okay.
Gonna cast Brawl, Chief
Yeah.
of Compliance.
Okay.
And I will pass with 7 cards.
Draw. Augur, we're going to look at the top card here. Flooded Strand. Sorry, thinking.
It's all good.
Attack with everybody.
Double block the Augur and put the Brawl in front of a zombie.
Okay, I'll kill one of the zombies, or one of your samurais, and you're going to take 5.
Yep.
Okay, you go down to 12. My augur is dead. Sweltering Sun. I don't like this. I don't like this brawl.
You have how many cards in hand?
I have 3 cards in hand.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. Bird. And Sego.
End of turn, I'll cast Mystic Confluence.
Modes?
Draw 3.
Okay. It's an expensive recall.
Untap. Draw. Played Arid Mesa. Gonna cast Fall from Favor. It's an aura, enchant creature. When it comes into play, I become the monarch. Enchanted creature remains tapped as long as I'm the monarch.
So you're casting this, targeting that. I'll respond.
Okay.
I'm going to crack Flooded Strand here. Now I can get anything, because I have 7 unique lands.
Yeah.
This is the 8th land. I just need an untapped blue source. Oh, I'm going to get a tropical island, so we're fine anyways. I'm going to cast... Oh, I got a trigger here, so I get a zombie token. And I'm going to cast Odawara on my Endurance. So channel activated ability.
Yeah. I think that's fine.
So that means the monarchy is not introduced,
there's
correct?
no legal target.
Yeah. The other option is to like let it happen and then bounce my creature back and just take it with a zombie token, but I think you're ready for that. Or else you wouldn't introduce it. This is the thing with control decks. Never introduce the monarchy unless you can protect it. And Wheeler's not missing this zombie token, so there's a shenanigan afoot.
Fetch. Down to 11.
Yeah.
Wheeler's internal monologue is, oh right, the zombie token.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh, thank God.
Thank God.
All right. Murktide. It's a baby.
No, it's only a 4/4.
2 mana 4/4 flyer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, big snore emoji there. Untap, 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 untap. I'm gonna dredge Life from the Loam. No!
He's
No!
so.
Oh! Oko, why? Oko, come back.
Oko, come back.
I'm gonna cast Life from the Loam. As long as you don't exile it. Oh! Oh, heck, and or butts.
Spell quote.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Fascinating. I can't get that back with Faithless Looting. Faithless Looting. That was my plan, you know. I was so smart there and everything. Well, you know, while I'm at it, I'm gonna cast Faithless Looting. Wow.
That bad, huh?
Man.
Do you mind if I share an anecdote with chat?
While I'm in the tank,
Yeah.
go for it.
Chat's just talking about Oko and how to deal with Oko and Highlander.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned Unholy Heat hitting its intended target, as it can kill Oko after one activation.
Yeah.
So I was playing Arena online, and I had Unholy Heats. And I was saying to myself, my opponent had a Planeswalker at 6. And it wasn't Oko, because Oko's banned. But I'm like, oh, easy. Unholy Heat. This can even kill Oko. I cast it. It only does 4 damage. Because Unholy Heat got modified to do 4 damage when there's Delirium.
Oh my god.
And so I was just like, oh no, I lost this ranked match, but more importantly, it doesn't kill Oko.
I have to discard 2 cards, and I want all 4.
Okay.
And I don't know what I'm supposed to pitch. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to pitch here. Your shield's down,
Show me.
Sure. You know what? Like just for good TV here. So the 4 cards I have are Omnath,
Okay.
Endurance, which we know, Green Sun Zenith, and Stomping Ground. So my lines are, if I play Stomping Ground untapped, I can Green Sun for 4. The only hit left in my deck right now, other than Omnath, is Questing Beast. Questing Beast is kind of awkward in this deck, so it makes Green Sun a little bit awkward. But if I play it the next turn, I can hit. But then you untap at that point, so it's like it's less good. But I could Green Sun for prime time. I can Green Sun for anything in my deck. So like that's worth holding on to, but doesn't make the turn as powerful. Obviously, Endurance is pretty great as a way to maybe get my Life from the Loam back. And then Omnath and the Land are kind of interesting. I'm a little bit worried about Dazed, so I'm probably playing this untapped and then Omnath. But I haven't seen Dazed yet, and I don't actually think a control deck is playing it. So it's probably Omnath off the bird, then play the land, and draw a card off the top and gain 4 life. But I don't know. So like my keeps are, it's either this, which is kind of good, or this, if I'm really worried about playing around the 1.
Why not this?
Yeah, those are the best 2.
This is the best thing that you can do this turn.
Yep, absolutely.
And this is the most flexible thing you can do the next turn.
Yeah.
Endurance doesn't have as much value unless you want to tuck your graveyard, because I know about it, and I'm not going to attack.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to tuck my graveyard.
And so I think Omnath is just the best lead.
Yeah, not playing the land is also awkward, because then I don't get Field of the Dead value, but like...
But what are the zombies?
Zombies not doing anything right now either. Yeah. I just wonder how long it would have taken me to get to the same point too, right?
I think
I'm probably making this decision eventually too.
Yeah, and stuff like this, it's just like, these are the 2 most powerful cards.
Yeah, just take the best cards. Well, sorry, take the best cards unless there's a line you can immediately do with it, right?
Yeah, it's like, this is known information and actually doesn't really challenge the board in
No,
a way
because you have
that's
a 4/4 now and you never attack it with this.
But these 2 can get out of hand. Like, I need to answer this, then you have a Zenith, and you have the draw off Omnath.
Yeah. So like honestly, if I this resolves and I draw fetch land off the top, then we're kind of taking off as well, right? Yeah. So yeah, Faithless Lose is going to resolve. I'm going to pitch these 2, and I'm going to attempt to cast Omnath here.
Oh my god, I got him. I'm going to return an Ionic cast days. No, I'm yeah, you're good.
So it's an interesting thing to think about here for that line, because if Wheeler is a tempo deck, the chances of him playing Days are even higher. And I could be, my read could be wrong here, but like traditionally a deck with this sort of curve doesn't play it as much, but sometimes you can get people. So anyways.
Yeah, you can draw. But also, can you afford to play around Days?
No, I'm slamming it either way,
Yeah.
right? I did not rip the land. Say go.
The value police.
Let Wheeler pick 2 at random would have been good.
I'm going to cycle in this calculation.
Yeah.
I'll play a Fabled Passage. Bit of swords.
Yeah. Wait, didn't that happen last game? See you, buddy.
Attack you for 4 in the air.
Oh, goodbye, my 4 life. I'm still at 15.
And I'll pass.
All right. Untap, 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 untap. Draw for the turn. Cards in hand.
5.
That's a problem.
Paul, isn't shirtless Oko redundant? You think that man owns a shirt?
Sometimes he wears a shirt so that he can then take the shirt off.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true. You can't show up to the party with the shirt off. You
Yeah,
have to,
Yeah. In order to contrast.
I'm going to go for this for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, X equals 6.
This is going to work better than I thought. I drew a mana leak.
Oh. Response. Brainstorm.
Okay.
Do I play counters? I don't think I play counters. I wonder if I should brainstorm first, because I have a land in hand now, but
Like, people are like, geez, come on, Oko, this is like a formal occasion. Could you please just put on a shirt? It's like, okay, I don't see. Okay, fine. He just puts on like a crop top.
A mesh crop top.
Yeah. Is this better? It's like, no, somehow that's worse.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Goodbye, green sun. Goodbye, my green sun. Breeding pool. Zombie. Pass.
1 card in hand?
Yes.
I'm going to fetch.
Oh, crap. What order did I put these on top? Sorry.
Yeah, you can check.
That's the order I want. Should have played it on Memory League, honestly.
I thought you were going to... when I drew it, I was like, well, this is pretty bad if you just go for Titania.
Yeah,
or have a
well,
land.
I didn't really have a way to go for Titania because I didn't have a sack outlet for any of my lands either, and I didn't have a fetch land either.
But she would return a fetch. With her tree.
Right, yeah, I guess that gets me the 1/5/3, and that might be good enough, and that's the value off of Field of the Dead too. Like, Titania is pretty good. I was just thinking, because of the air pressure, I was just like, if I'm going to go for something, go for Dark Depths, but yeah, I should have counted to 3. Which is fair. Is it still end step? Oh, no.
I'm going to clique.
Yeah.
I'm going to clique you.
Okay, I have a Ren in 7.
Yep.
I can keep it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not what I want to hear. All right, that's fine.
Okay. Recall me.
Oh, man. Is that was your top deck?
Yeah.
All right, there's a hope still.
That was a pretty bad recall, though.
Okay.
Serum Visions?
Yeah.
Bottom both. I'll play a tapped Seachrome Coast.
Yeah.
I will attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I'll go to 6.
Okay. Go.
Tax.
I go to 7.
Ren in 7.
Yep. That is... You got 1 card in your hand, eh, bud?
Yeah.
What did you talk?
At that point, you don't have any information.
Yeah, well, yes, but I'm trying to figure out why. Why did you keep Ren 7 in your hand? What are you hiding? I mean, it could just be nothing, but it might inform a decision I'm making. So you do that, that gets that. So this is good either way. Am I just walking into that? You haven't played it.
I have not played a land for the turn.
If it's that, then it's that. I'm going to cast Subtlety.
Okay.
So 3/3 Flash Flyer. When it ETBs, choose up to one target creature or planeswalker spell. You put it on top or bottom of your library.
Last card was Scape Shift.
Oh, then I'm dead either way. Yeah. Game 3.
Game 3. Oh my god, yeah, because you're down to 7.
I had a Council's Judgment in my hand.
Okay.
I was trying to think
Sure.
what I like. Do I let that resolve and then just hit a trickier ETB creature?
Yeah.
Escape Shift, I'm just dead.
Okay. Blind 7s? Dude, I'm the deck that had to mull like 7 times because my
Yeah,
hand
I
was
know.
terrible.
I mean, should I blind? You're a proactive deck, though. Your blind 7's better than my blind
Yeah,
7.
it's not a fair blind 7. There's some decks that are not great.
If this wasn't a match that I felt personally invested in winning now, I would say yes.
I mean, yeah, if you lose, you have to play Hovermere, right? Pretty sure those were the stakes.
Okay. Yeah, I think I gave you too much time there. Like, you have a lot more. I mean, Field of the Dead is a hell of a card to give your opponent a long time, no clock with. Yeah, I played. See, that was the thing. I played too much like a boomer control deck.
Sure.
And not like a more modern interpretation.
Yeah. What did you think of that Sweltering Sun to clear your brawl?
Felt a little weird, honestly.
Did you? You didn't like the self-wrath? Just like to
Yeah.
clear the zombie tokens?
I mean,
Because you can block a zombie token for free every turn there, and I get to
That's true.
rebuild.
Yeah.
Like maybe what I'm supposed to do is actually not play the fetch land before. I try to do that to like lower the guard a bit just to see how you'd block.
Part of me doesn't hate part of me doesn't mind that play because it's like an instance where I didn't just try to block endurance or kill endurance.
Yeah.
So you can swelter and keep your endurance around. But at the same time, there was a part of me that was relieved that that was a card in your hand.
Oh,
If you know
sure.
what I mean.
Yeah.
It seemed fine, but like again, if you held on, like it could be your deck with looting, your deck with like maybe that board
There's
position.
so few hits for it against you anyways,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're good. What is Zoomer control? Blue-red Murktide.
So this is just a regular game of Magic, no blind 7s, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good luck, my friend.
Good luck. Maybe I should have blind 7.
It's a great hand. I'll keep.
Okay. It's all right. Serge is obligated to give me infinite 6s.
It's true. I am. You got a 5. You did.
No. Keep going down.
Yeah, I think that was a fun game.
It's very rare that you recall twice and you lose.
Wait, was that the game that I tucked your recall and you still redrew it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, you actually did.
Yeah. That
Wow.
recall was legit terrible.
Yeah. I mean, you technically like 3 recalls because you also Mystic Confluence recalled yourself too, right?
Well, that's a Jace's ingenuity, friend.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, God.
Keep going. Take your time, get a good hand. Get some good magic here. Infinite 6s.
Mulligan to recall.
I mean, I guess the better, like, if you get a bad recall, that sucks. But on the other hand, you don't waste the next 3 turns drawing those same cards, right?
There's a beautiful thing that happens in Eternal format sometimes, Paul, where you cast Brainstorm and you're like, I'm dead. You're like, I have to put 2 of these back on top of my deck. I know my next 2 turns, everything is awful. That was a fast keep.
It's a good hand.
Good luck, friend.
It's a reasonable hand.
Okay.
Good luck. Let's
Yeah.
have a good one.
Oh.
Seachrome Coast. I'm going to preordain.
Oh, yeah, all right.
I will draw both of these. Go ahead. Well, I'll draw one and then I'll draw the other.
Once upon a time.
Okay.
Look at the top 5 cards. You may put a land or creature into your hand and the rest on the random order. Breeding pool.
Sure.
You want to cut? Breeding pool. Shocking nobody.
Go.
Obero? Sylvan Caryatid.
Yep.
Go.
Go.
Polluted Delta, Sego.
I'm going to flash out a Nimble Obstructionist.
I'm going to respond.
Okay.
I'm going to flash out a Vanillian Clique.
That's a Brazen Borrower.
I'm going to flash out a Brazen Borrower.
Okay. Great.
Is that cool?
That's fine.
All right, I have another effect as well.
Okay.
I'm going to crack this.
Yeah.
Go to 19.
Like, Brazen Borrower, you lied to me. You told me you were a Vanillian Clique.
Very good. I see you've played Clique Borrower before. All right. I couldn't fool him that time, chat. I couldn't fool him that time.
Good try, though. Good try.
Good try. Good
That-
hustle.
Yeah. All right. That's a little embarrassing. Gonna be honest. Ready, Bluey.
Oh no.
Um,
See, you played Ready Bluey before.
Bolt.
Yep.
I've bolted the Idiot Bird. Now you may go.
Fall from favor. I become the monarch.
This is a problem.
Tap that. Doesn't untap as long as I'm the monarch.
This is a problem.
And then I'm going to pass and draw for monarch.
This is a problem.
You're up.
Strip Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Strip Mine.
Mm-hmm.
Go through combat.
Mm-hmm.
Mammoth.
Mammoth. Yep.
Go.
Island.
Mm-hmm.
Go. Draw.
Now it's my intentions to go to combat. Go to combat. So where are we in combat right now?
Your creature is now tapped.
I am
and
now
attacking.
tapped and attacking. So this is before blockers? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to cast a Vanillian Clique, bouncing your Kazandu Mammoth.
You sure that's not a... Hold on. Wait, which...
Beg your pardon.
Yeah, all right.
Even mind sensor.
Yeah,
here.
that's fine.
Writes down Springleaf Avenger. Oh! Uh-huh.
Oko.
Shit. Yep.
Oko's like, why do I always get that reaction when I walk into a room?
Do people not like me?
Oko make food.
Oko make food. Oko make lot food.
Oko's just such a great host, you
What
know?
a good host.
Yeah.
No. Oko goes to your house and is like, hey, could I make some... I want to cook dinner. And, like, cook something and just leaves a giant mess.
Yeah. Takes most of it home for himself. Yeah.
I need more lands. I'm going to play this mammoth into play as a land.
Okay.
So, Kazandu Valley, tapped. And then I'm going to say go.
Faithful Mending. I draw 2, discard 2, and gain 2.
Yep.
Faithful mending is the like putting the table back after the faithless looting table flip.
Yeah.
Cards in hand?
I currently have 3 cards in hand.
I'll discard Archmage's Charm and Spell Queller.
Okay.
Untap. Draw. I'll play Krekis. And I will pass the turn and draw for Monarch.
Field of the Dead. Oko has prepared an elk. I don't actually have an elk.
That's fine. It just becomes...
It's an elk. The elk would like to rumble.
At declare attackers.
Sure, I'd like to... So, sorry,
Beginning
we're
of
not...
combat.
Okay, I'd like to go to combat, or are we attacking?
You can, declare attackers.
I'm attacking you. I'm attacking you with an elk.
Tapped and attacking. Wandering Ember.
So...
I'm doing this before a creature can be determined as blocked or unblocked. Is that groovy, dude?
I mean, no, but...
I'd like to exile your food token.
I mean, yeah, that happens. But I don't like it,
Okay.
you know? Is there anything I can do about this? Okay, food, go by.
Food goodbye.
Second main,
Second main. Yep.
ninja.
Ninja.
Sego.
The awkward ninja like standing behind the elk being like, oh crap. Oh, well, hi, I'm here. That was my plan all along. I wasn't going to surprise you.
I just snort laughed.
Jace Vryn's Prodigy.
Okay.
Going to put a +1/+1 counter on Jace Vryn's Prodigy
Okay.
and give it first strike until end of turn.
Okay.
Like to go to end step. Draw from one.
Yeah. We should stop.
I really can. Yeah, go.
This game's really hard.
Magic has layers.
Man, does it ever. It's in German! All right, I have to read this card again. So, sorry, Paul, can you bring it up? Yeah. Fall from favor. Enchanted creature doesn't untap unless that player is the monarch. Cards in hand?
4.
4 cards in hand. Okay, so here's my plan.
Okay.
I'd like to trade my Vendilion Clique for your little actual baby Jace. -5 on Oko.
Yep.
Great. I'd like to go to combat.
Sure.
I'd like to attack you with a ninja.
Path.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man, what a game we've got right now. Holy moly. All right, okay. I think I just want a basic mountain tapped.
Okay. You're good. Did it just hit you?
Did what just hit me? That my Oko's gonna die?
No, when you fell from heaven. I don't want to give you extra. I mean, why do you think I would say did it just hit you?
I don't know.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I know this is untapping. I know you can bounce this. I don't know what else is happening right now.
No, I mean that's mostly it. This feels fairly boomer control. I've got
Go.
a creature and an aura and a planeswalker.
Oh, that's my creature, please.
Okay, well, my aura. Untap.
Yeah.
Draw. Combat.
Do you have delirium?
No, it doesn't matter. It's just 2 damage. I'm trying to kill the Brazen Borrower.
Cryptic. Counter. Draw.
That's fine. I take it you're attacking Oko?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vendilion Cleek doing its job, killing Oko.
I'm going to bounce my Jace to my hand.
Yeah, everything is awful.
Play a planes for the turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to tick down Wandering Emperor to make a Samurai,
Yeah.
and I'm going to go to my end step, draw for Monarch.
What a draw. Zombie.
Okay. Okay.
Zombie. So I got Oboro.
But you got a certain amount of life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to make 20 power with the zombies.
So so you're gonna lose 10,
No, yeah, I'm going to go down to 9.
or you're gonna go to 9. Yeah.
Ooh.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Yep.
Sorry, I should actually have 1 more life than that, because the first zombie comes off of this, and if I want 20 zombie, I'll be at
Right.
10.
You're making 20 total. So
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
That's
So
a lot of
fast bond,
zombies.
fast bond, Field of the Dead, Oboro is the 3-card interaction there.
Obro Palace of Zombies.
I've got enough resources that I'm actually pretty happy to just cast out Kura.
Sure.
Go ahead. So where the line you were thinking about was if I just turned this into an elk, I could have attacked instead of giving you the cleek for the swing back? Like, is that what you were thinking? Or what was the you just realized line that you were thinking of there?
No,
out of
the fact
curiosity?
that I will get to untap with your borrower.
Yeah, well, in my mind, I was the monarch.
Right. Yeah.
In my mind, everything was different there, you know?
I'm gonna play a wasteland.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna wasteland your Field of the Dead.
Am I supposed to respond with one more zombie? Probably not. I think that's just fine.
I'm going to
Yep.
Caracas the Kura.
See, you know what this was? This was a 5-mana Rishipi
Yeah.
that taps down your Caracas. I'm very smart.
I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on this Brazen Borrower.
Okay.
Caracas the Kura.
I'm gonna attack you for 4.
Yep, I'm at 6. Ah, this is going to be a big one. This is going to be a big one.
Big one.
All right, I might be dead here.
2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
So it's an 8.
So my outs are Crucible. That's an out. Basically anything that lets me cast land from my graveyards, I think, is an out right now. Otherwise, I'm in a little bit of trouble here.
Still in my main phase.
Okay. I have fewer outs now. I have fewer outs as Council's Judgment gets rid of my fast bond.
I'm gonna pass and draw for Monarch.
Yep. All right, what are my outs now?
Sweltering Suns.
No, that's... that's... I got the Life from the Loam.
Okay.
I got the Life from the Loam.
Okay.
With my fast bond being gone, I don't think you were dead, but I was getting back Field of the Dead, Strip Mine, and a fetch land. So I'm taking out your Caracas. I've got a blocker for your Murktide Regent. I think I'm pretty close to winning if you don't get rid of fast bond there. I think I actually do win if that doesn't happen. As it is right now,
You do get a draw. You get a draw off the Monarch.
yeah. Three zombies at the Wandering Emperor. One, two, three, four, five, 6 zombies at you.
Flailing cards around. Have you played? You haven't played.
I have not played a land for the turn yet.
I'll block a zombie that's hitting me,
Okay.
and then I take 1, 2, 3, 4. I take 10.
Take 10 and I clear your Planeswalker.
Yep. I go 14. You become the Monarch.
Ooh! Feels so good. Life from Loams. Target Field of the Dead, Strip Mine, Fetch Land.
Yep.
What if I should have made more zombies? Land for the turn is going to be Strip Mine. I'm going to get rid of your Caracas.
Sure.
I'm going to go to 5. Getting an untapped blue source. I should have a tropical island in my deck somewhere. I could have kept one more zombie back just in case you have a removal spell, but I have to play this like pretty tight and pretty aggressively.
Yep.
So I think that's fine. Because next turn I should, provided I live through this, I should have lethal Kura. So I've set this up that I have a blocker, and I go to 1. And I think that's my best line to win.
That's a pretty good one.
And say go.
You draw for Monarch.
I draw from Monarch. I mean, obviously, I'm dead to a lot of things, but...
Yeah. The thing is, am I dead? You have Field of the Dead and
Polluted Delta and one card you don't know that I draw from Monarch.
one card. I don't care about that. I do care about that. That strip for my Caracas may have cost me. Oh. Wait, why does this have 8 on it? It's not 8.
I think I might have the total.
It is an 8-8.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to play the Solitude.
Oh, interesting.
Exile Kuro.
Yeah, I got a 9. So it's when it dies, not when it leaves.
Yeah.
So I go to 1?
Put you at 1.
Wow. Because, of course, this doesn't untap because I stole the Monarchy.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
And I'm now the Monarch.
You are now the Monarch.
And I get to draw the card. for
Holy
the
crap.
turn.
Okay.
Oh, wait, was there a way to do this? Sorry. I have lethal.
Sure, yeah, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay.
I have very cool lethal.
Yeah, I love to see it. All right,
So
so are we casting
I
Solitude
still do this.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I still do
Solitude,
this.
that puts me up to 9. Okay,
I fetch.
okay.
So I go to 13.
Yeah,
I get to find Mystic Sanctuary. So this is before I attack. I Solitude to exile your thing.
okay.
I fetch to find Mystic
You have
Sanctuary.
3 islands to
I have
untap
3
everything.
islands, which
Okay.
then puts Council's Judgment on top of my deck, and an instant or sorcery is leaving my graveyard, which puts resisted 9 for lethal.
Oh, yeah! That's a cool win.
I can't believe I didn't see it the first time. But on the end step, I'm like, I could get Mystic Sanctuary.
Yeah,
Do I
yeah,
want to
yeah.
draw something? But, yeah.
Yeah! What a way to end that game. What a way to end the night.
Jesus. Powerful
Dude,
magic.
these are some games we had tonight. I just got 11 head there, you know.
Oh.
This is why we love this format, chat.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
We went 1-1 over the night.
Yeah,
so
we
we're
did.
Still, the
And they
Hovermere
all
thing
went-
is still up to...
And they all went to
Yeah.
best of 3,
Yeah.
and both of our games took like 90
It
minutes
was
each.
both of them down to the wire.
Holy moly.
Wheeler saw that hover mirror coming for him, and he dug deep. And he was like, I can't lose.
Oh, Jesus.
That was an absolute blast.
Hell
That
yeah.
was an absolute blast.
Ooh, Command Fest. Pfft.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, who's really missing out?
Yeah.
Those guys. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to say thank you for watching, remind you of the sponsors. So everything that we do is brought to you by you with your support of the Patreon over at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. All of this, your fault. Friday Night Paper Fight is also brought to you in part by the wonderful support at cardkingdom.com/LRR. If you say that on the internet, it lets us know that we sent you. And if you say Loading Ready Run, send me button please, you get a button that says before damage I concede, which I should have done. No, it's fine. Yeah. And now what we're going to do is say a farewell and goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Thanks for watching.
if you like this, check out Showdown when it comes out.
Yes, you're on the right channel. YouTube.com/LRRMTG. Of course, North 100 Showdown premieres next Wednesday, the 27th, and alternating Wednesdays going forward. More Commander content, so look forward to that.
Commander. You called it Commander.
Did I just call it Commander?
called it
Canadian
Commander.
Highlander. Look, I'm very tired.
We're looking for a new host.
All right, and cut.